Nah, StreamYard does. Yeah, it's just here. In here.
I didn't realize there was an intro on this.
Yeah, murder beat, man.
Yeah. Jamal.
I don't want to talk over the song, man. I thought you wanted to let it play a little bit.
No, it sounds better afterwards. It's all you can hear yourself talking because the song is really not that loud on the post.
Okay, it sounds hella loud.
It's loud right now. I know.
Welcome to Critically Unfocused, episode 59. Almost at 60 of them things. You know, it's your boy Jamal. Here with my great friends Blake and Tyrell. And today, man, this week we got a special guest. My dog,
most special.
My slime, my brother. And man, give it up to DJ Larry. Hey man.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I got back down for the
real round of applause. He's here for the free too, man. He's like, yo, man, first appearance is free, man. It's a house call, man. We got you. So
man, all right, man. For y'all that's hearing me for the first time, I'm DJ Larry, man. I want y'all to know, like, I am a regular human being. Like, do not let Jamal fool y'all at all. Like, I'm a regular human being. I had to come through and fuck with the team one time, man. I appreciate y'all boys, man.
We appreciate you pulling up, coming to bless us one time.
Of course. I mean, my man's got on the Crenshaw hoodie, man. I had to come through, man. Like, I was just bumping Nipsey Proud of that yesterday. So yeah, man.
There you go.
Brought me back to my old time.
Look at the universe, man.
Rest in peace to the GOAT, man. For sure.
Yeah. I actually just took off my C-Mac hoodie and put this on because it has flubber on it, so it works out.
I got mad love for the West Coast, man. Mad love for the West Coast.
Where you coming from, DJ Larry?
Man, so the easiest way to say it is just Memphis, Tennessee. I mean, the outskirts of Memphis, Tennessee. Like, so where I'm from.
Jackson?
No, but shout out to Jackson, Tennessee. No, I'm from you know somebody from Jackson?
We actually do.
Yeah, I know y'all.
Antonio, our imaginary fourth chair. Our Tennessee plug.
So like where he's from is like an hour away from where I'm from. Okay, so that's not far at all.
It's not even really Memphis, then, right? Is it? That's
I mean,
where Jackson is.
No, because Jackson and Memphis is like an hour. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're just trying to say Tonio's been like still in like Memphis like the whole time he's been knowing us. So we're trying to make that clear right now.
But we don't know the geography.
I ain't gonna lie, like Jackson. Y'all gonna make me shit on Jackson.
Say it. I'm say it loud too.
Please do.
Turn his levels up.
I mean, Jackson really ain't shit. It's just like a couple colleges. Casey Jack's breakfast, couple Cracker Barrels. Like it's
several Cracker Barrels. Goddamn.
Damn. Like it's like it ain't really. I mean, I understand why Jackson niggas don't claim. Like to be a Jackson nigga and claim Jackson, you gotta really love that shit. Like, fam. Nah, cause like, all right. When you hear this shit, you're gonna laugh. So, like, I'm from Millington. Now, for the record, the only person that's ever claimed Millington in the history of history is Justin Timberlake. So you see why.
All right.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So my guys that show you work, they have a joke. It's a running gag. They call me Maine of the Woods because it's like, all right, it's like it was to like just Timberlake.
I like it.
Did you cop those threes that he put out? You had a pair of those?
Nah, because I
think about it. You sold them shit.
I prefer the original threes. Like I'm not a hype beast. So, but I mean, hey, if you like them, you like them, man.
That shit was ass.
the Nike check didn't do it for me. I went like, ooh,
there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, nah. But like I'm from Millington, like, but it's literally Millington's like 15 minutes outside of Memphis. Like where I grew up is North Memphis, which is where 3-6, Yo Gotti, all those guys are from. Like, yeah. So I mean, I'm from Millington, I'd say it, but like, yeah, the easiest way for people who are not from Memphis would be just Memphis. Like it's
15 minutes is Memphis.
It's the outskirts, bro. Like, yeah. So
it's not an hour.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna hold you. Like them country ass Jackson niggas get down. Now. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Like some of them niggas. Like I didn't see the shit firsthand, man. Like it's a college out there called Lane, Lane. Some of them niggas with the shits. Like, cause it's funny. Like how it's funny how you put all the black schools in the hood. Like it's like it never fails. Like
always.
But, yeah, man. So.
I think the only people we know from out there are Tonio, his brother, and because of them, Jacoby Jones.
Oh, well.
I think they said they were. Prince said he was like in high school with them or something.
That's
Oh, your mic's fucked up, Jamal.
How do you do the same thing every week? Every week.
I don't know.
There's got to be something you can do between like this Friday and next Friday to make sure that don't happen.
It's cool though.
Goodness gracious. All right. Well, while he's fixing this shit, you want to tell us a little bit about the show you're coming from?
But before I get to that, I was just gonna say. So I remembered there's one more person from Millington, but he's a piece of shit. And his Greg Hardy. I'll just say his name.
The Kraken.
Okay.
Damn.
UFC got him up out of here. He was getting his ass beat.
Don't worry,
rightfully
man.
So, like,
we got a couple of basketball players and Ted Bundy, so don't trip.
He got another ass beating coming.
Shit, I forgot.
He got another ass beating coming in the afterlife. If he continues on this path. But, hey, but yeah, man, shout out to Show Your Work, man. We talk about everything from sports to why the fuck is MTV bringing back this and not Room Raiders. Like we talk about everything, dog. Like we just had episode 77 last night. Yeah. It's out on all digital streaming platforms. We have a Patreon now, so support us. Like patreon.com/SYWnet. Again, shout out to Winston. He does background graphics, all kind of great stuff behind the scenes. My on-here co-host, Winston, Nelson, Trey, my brother. Like, we just 4 regular guys, man. We all 4 family men. We getting this paper, man. And, you know, that's it, man. I ain't no damn expert, man. I ain't no podcaster, man. I just talk, bro. Like,
shout out Winston. That's my guy.
How'd y'all come to be a show? Like, how'd y'all, like, y'all know each other all in real life before? Or, like, y'all know each other from online?
So, online. So,
yeah.
It's been, I haven't even been on Show Your Work a year yet. That'll be in July or August, I want to say.
Oh, wow.
But funny enough, Banks, salute to Banks. He's a producer for Random Acts podcast, a podcast that me and Jamal both listen to. And I used to always leave voicemails with Random Acts, and we would it'd be, they'd like ask questions. So I just ask funny questions, tell stories and shit. Like, some people found me funny, apparently. I'm like, all right, well, yeah. Here we go. So they invited me on the podcast, and then they just kept inviting me week after week, and then here we are. So I joined about episode 30. So been on 47 main episodes, not including bonus episodes, watch-alongs, all kind of stuff. So
yeah. That's how I know Larry from the voicemails on Random Accident, being in that wild ass Discord for that podcast. And then just following everybody on Twitter. So
filth.
I didn't know you was actually like using Discord for social reasons, Jamal. When Jamal told us about Discord, what was going on over there, he was not talking to people.
Now let me say that Jamal is cool, because like I would see Jamal in there because like they have a sneaker portion. So like I'd be like, okay, that's Jamal, whatever. But like, yeah, like Jamal. It's funny how me and Jamal bonded, man. Like Jamal's a cool dude, man. I got nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I couldn't disagree more. My God, man. I hate this.
He just knows I'm gonna call him out on this shit, man. We being over the top, like, yeah. So salute to Jamal, though, man.
Yeah, man. Salute to me. I forgot about that. Yeah, before I was using, I think that was the first time I ever used Discord for like social media, like socializing. Before that, though, just straight.
Phil,
horn man, Phil. Like all the OnlyFans links in there, just anything that's linked in there, I have it in my Discord. Yeah, that shit. Multiverse of madness.
Yeah, that's the sick multiverse right there. Like I ain't gonna, man. He's a wild man for sure.
Shout out to Discord though. you could definitely use it for positivity and bonding and doing
shout out to
positive
Discord for building relationships. Not what Jamal may or may not allegedly have been using it for. So yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna say allegedly because again, I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on what I don't know.
That's safe. That's safe.
Okay.
I'll keep it a buck, dude. It was a nasty time on there.
He gave you an out.
I tried.
You didn't have to say it.
It is what it is. Man.
Like I threw the oop. I was like, bro, just take it. Take the peace and prosperity walk. Dog.
Block that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's funny as fuck. Nah, man. All cool though, man. But shit, what we talking about today? What's on the docket?
Some foolery for sure.
Yeah.
Jamal had a hypothetical.
Y'all want to get into the hypothetical first?
Yeah,
let's get it, man.
I am so afraid, but
this one's kind of safe though compared to other ones we've had.
Okay. All right, so you got to pick 3 potions. The first one, never need sleep. You always feel rested. 2, you speak every language. Number 3, all felines like you. 4, you can record things perfectly from your memory at will. So you just remember everything just whenever you can it's just easily accessible. Number 5, teleport to any airport. 6, things taste to you however you want them to taste. So you eat whatever and they'll just taste however you want it to taste. 7, your body temperature never changes and you can adjust it however you want it, whatever. 8,
what the fuck?
All insects and bugs avoid you. 9,
God damn, this is a lot.
9, fairies do your chores.
Like
10,
fairies like gay men or fairies like magical fairies?
Come on, dude.
You know what month it is?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to be inclusive.
It's a damn shame, man. Tyrell, why didn't you put up our rainbow artwork?
Damn, we should have had some rainbow artwork.
I'm trying to be
God
inclusive.
no.
Shout out to the community.
I don't lost track of my potions now.
Yeah, 9 is
I didn't know there were gonna be 10 of them.
Because I thought he was gonna say like fairies, like Cosmo.
Tinkerbell.
Like, that's what he's gonna go, but he was like, nah. Like,
I only got 2 more.
Men, it's like hypothetical fairies, like kind of fairies.
Clarification was needed.
Things you kick 3 times turn into cheese, and the last one is grow your ideal beard.
Oh.
Question: do you have is this from something you made, or is there a link to this one?
I saw it online.
I was gonna say
I need to see all 10.
Yeah,
I can pick 2. I got 2.
Okay,
teleport for sure is 1.
Yeah, I'm with the teleport and the bugs. I'm good.
My beer kind of shitty.
Because I got to remember all of them. That's the thing. Like,
there was a couple. I like to teleport to any airport. At first, I didn't like it, but you can go if you can just show.
All right, Blake. I'm gonna send it to you right now, Blake.
Okay, just put on the. Okay, yeah, never mind.
I was gonna share it to the screen.
Or I can send it to all you guys.
Okay, Jamal. Well, while you're sending that to him and he's posting it, what are your 2 potions?
He's at 3, right?
Oh, 3. Okay, what
3.
Were your
I got to pick a 3rd. Oh, I'm gonna do the eat anything and it tastes like anything. Yeah, that's my 3rd.
You can save hella money.
Yep, I'm gonna just eat straight lettuce and like healthy shit.
He wants to go vegan but still taste chicken. Like it's fine.
I did it.
Right, I just sent it to you too. Nah, I think the for sure one I had is teleport to any airport. Because you're gonna save hella money. Things taste however you want them to taste, so you can just eat all the healthy bullshit and get all the good stuff you need. And then my 3rd one, I think I was thinking about you never need sleep and you always feel rested, but dog, I don't want to be up like 24 hours, like forever. Like fuck that. Let me go to sleep. So I think my 3rd one is fairies finish your chores.
So I'm okay.
Did you ever clarify what kind of fairies you were talking about?
Like Tinkerbell.
Okay.
Tinkerbell fairies, dude. Come on, man.
Okay.
So
honestly, though, like if you go to work, some gay niggas clean up your house, man. Like, hey, whatever.
Hey, man, them niggas might be coming. Hey, man, them niggas might wipe your shit clean as a bitch, man. You never know, man.
Exactly.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I don't want to speak every language because I feel if I speak every language, then it's like I'm gonna unlock like some part of the dark realm that I'm not supposed to unlock. And then, like, I ain't trying to get God to strike me down because I mean we had this happen before the Tower of Babel, so no.
Good point.
I would say teleport to any airport because I mean who wouldn't want that? Like especially if you're running late and you can just like instant transmission to the airport and it's like okay I'm here. Identify the emotions with anyone you speak with because I think that'll definitely help, conversations, and just problem is that people will have to believe you, but they're gonna deny it. So and I would say you know what? Body temperature never changes is an underrated one. I'm gonna go with that because it get hot as shit down here. So you know what?
That is a good one.
I'm gonna remain cool at all times. AC. Yeah.
So never having to worry about being hot or cold would be really good. That is
saving on AC, saving on heat. Like imagine it's fucking frigid outside, niggas is cold. Like what's going on? Hey man, I'm chilling. It's funny. Bro.
y'all thinking of these so practically. When I heard like body temperature never changes, I thought of like if I get like caught on fire, it doesn't affect me or something. All right. Like I'm thinking how I can be a
superhero. No. You still your skin will still deteriorate. Like,
okay, yeah, I don't like that.
It's true.
You're gonna look like Anakin Skywalker in episode 3,
but he's like ass. He's beating ass.
We're gonna get to that in a second.
Locked outside on Fallout.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're stupid.
Gonna look like the big daddy from BioShock. Like, yeah, no.
All right. So I chose speak every language because I feel like that's with the next one that I'm going to choose, which is transport to any airport. I can just show up in any part of the world to become a local. I'm doing it. It's lit. So those two working together immediately. And then I think record things perfectly in your memory.
See, you just want to be Doctor Strange. Okay. All right.
I mean, basically, yeah.
You want to be the Sorcerer Supreme. Okay.
If I could get a fourth one, I'm never sleeping and I'm just moving around the world, learning shit, doing all kind of weird shit.
Being awake 24 hours, like
that sounds awful. For
sure. Yeah. Hell no, like yo.
But it says doesn't need sleep. Does that mean I can't get sleep?
That's true.
Dog.
Pop some melatonin.
You could be like super productive though. Like you could use all the extra time you have to like do all kinds of shit.
Your life being just a hyperbolic time chamber. Oh nah, bro, I couldn't do that shit. Like yo.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I was looking at this to how I could turn into a superhero, and I think I just did.
You just turned into the Sorcerer Supreme. So I mean, that's it.
Like,
yeah, we lit. Okay,
all right.
I'm glad.
Yeah, so what's the worst one on here to you guys? What's the worst one?
Ideal beard. It seems like a waste of time when you can pick all the other things.
I think the cheese one is the worst one. Honestly,
the cheese one is terrible, but the beard one, that's like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like superficial because it's like
superficial, yeah.
Yeah, because like if the chick is like, I can't fuck with you because of your beard, it's like, well, what if I said this about your edges? Like what if I judge you? Like, why do we stop being judged by the color of our character? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, like, you judge me because I'm a Capricorn. Like, what kind of shit is this? Like, what is this?
Don't connect it just the right
Pick the wrong month to be born, sir.
I feel like the cheese one could be good if you also chose eat whatever you want and it tastes however you want, because then you could just kick anything and have a meal.
I want to tell
whatever meal you want.
Listen, this is not I would assume, and I'm gonna just say this for myself. I'm gonna say that while I'm here, this is not a chauvinistic podcast, but I just want to say to all the young ladies out there who will listen to this podcast, I'm gonna speak for myself. Listen. Your dad had some jokes. Your mom thought the jokes was cool. She thought he was fly a little bit. She got tired of the other niggas that was out there. She let him hit. She had you. He realized that these other women out here weren't shit, so he locked it down. They stayed together and they made it happen. That's how your parents came to be. It was not because she woke up in the morning and said, "Oh, he's a Gemini." No.
That's true.
And that was incredibly insightful because I think about how I met my wife. That was basically it.
It's like,
made her crack a smile, I cracked her ass, and then I locked it down.
Because you thought about it and he was like, damn, they ain't shit. And she likes me for some reason. So I'm gonna stick with this. Like,
I'm staying here. I'm staying home.
listen, man. All you relationship men, keep hope alive, man. It's fucking terrible out here, dog. Like the fucking trenches. So
these streets are not for me.
I got out the streets right before they got really fun though, because right when Tinder popped, I was out the game. I never got to use it.
You ain't missing like motherfuckers getting kidnapped off Tinder. Like,
that's like present Tinder though. It seemed like first wave Tinder was kind of lit.
That's how it always seemed.
Nah, at first when it was free and you could swipe before they put like a time limit, like where you could just swipe literally all day. Like when Tinder first came out.
Tinder's not free. I've never been on a date.
There's a paid free. There's a paid version. Like you could pay for like a separate version.
Tinder Plus.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like Tinder Plus.
Yeah, because they like limit your swipes in a day or something.
Yeah, dog. At first though, you didn't have like a time limit on swipes. You could literally just swipe all fucking day.
I'm befuddled right now because like what?
It was a nasty summer.
I'm really paying.
Flashcards.
Yeah, I'm like now you just sitting here like bro, you get to your last swipe like
like damn it, she didn't even swipe back.
Think about it. You gotta think.
I'm telling you,
just matching everything.
Just trying. Just
how much is this for the record?
I have no idea. I don't know what it is now.
You know what?
How much are you willing to pay for love?
Let's find out.
It's probably
$7.
Probably like
that's $9.99 a month for the Tinder Plus package.
Is insanity.
Or you can get Tinder Gold for $14.99 a month.
No. We have the power of the internet. Let's find out.
No, I'm looking at it right now.
No. I got it up here for all of us. Like, hold on.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, okay. I forgot we'd be doing the. Wow, Jamal, have you ever done this?
Dude, when I was using that shit, like that shit wasn't all out.
I'm not talking about.
Bro, here we go. So we got products.
We got
subscription tiers.
No, I got you. No, I'm
you gonna give us the tour first and see what we got?
Yeah. Then let's see the subscription.
Say more than hey. Okay.
Plus gold. And
look
platinum.
at Tinder Platinum.
Hold on. So we got Tinder Plus, which is unlimited likes, unlimited rewinds, passport to any location. Look at how that all came together.
What is a
passport?
What? Yeah, you can say you're over there when you're not over there.
Yeah, because I got a homeboy that has like a thing in like Mexico. So when he goes,
you got a homeboy
like ready. No, yeah.
Hold on, wait. So you could be like, hey, I'm in Seattle, but I'm in
line something up. Wow.
Yeah, you can line something up out of them.
Niggas is instant transmission in different cities. Oh shit.
Is your homeboy's name Shamal Jacour?
Nah, it rhymes with kayfabe.
All right. Never mind. You just said too much. You have to out him. You got like
okay. Tinder Gold. See who likes you. Like,
isn't that the whole point of Tinder?
No, but apparently, like,
it's before though.
It's before you like this.
Oh, okay, so you can change your mind.
That's crazy.
You just on that bitch like, yeah, she like me, but I ain't fucking with that man. Like, all right, so
I feel like you can't trust the Tinder Gold user.
New top picks every
who cares,
day.
bro? You know what you on there for.
New that top picks every day.
AKA, bro.
Hey man, you ain't got no hoes, man. So you need to check her out.
Listen, this is as good as it's gonna get for you. You said no on her 4 times.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is a super like?
So that means
it don't guarantee ass, so it's like, what is it really?
It
helps the chance,
person, right? Does it force the person to talk to you?
Nah, it like lets you know that like, yo, this person's super like me, so double check.
One
that
free
sucks. You get
a month, and then of course everything you get from Tinder Plus and Tinder Platinum.
That's crazy.
Matching.
Oh shit!
Message before matching is wild.
That's crazy.
Kind of tough though. I respect it.
This is Tinder Predator.
Yeah. This is Tinder Freak Bulldog.
This is disturbing.
This is Tinder Eastwood, dog. Like this is. Like,
oh no!
Hey, bitch! I'm about to like your shit. You better reciprocate.
What? Bro, imagine like shorty seeing that you got the black Tinder flame. Like, yeah, Tinder Platinum, bitch. Like,
I can't wait to see the price for this.
Prioritize likes. See the likes you've seen. See the likes you've sent in the last 7 days to remind you. Of
Oh
the
my
shit
God.
that you've been into, like
Remind you
Yeah.
who fucking curved you.
and everything you ever tend to go. Oh my goodness.
I do feel like though, if you're a Tinder Platinum user and you just prey on people that use Tinder free, you might have something going on because you got way more research and tools at your disposal than they do, and like you kind of set up the game
You
plan.
got like PFF for Tinder.
Exactly.
So what is the
Nigga said PFF for Tinder. That's crazy.
They won't show
You
the
need like
price.
a whole scouting report before you even like her.
Yo,
Yep.
having a mini camp for Tinder is insane. Like, yo,
That's
You
the
know
message
there's
before
Tinder
the match.
workshops. There's absolutely Tinder workshops.
Oh,
hold up, and then hold up.
I went to one of those.
So Tinder discriminates if you're under 30. Oh wow. Like, wow.
Does it really?
Really?
Yes. So I'm gonna get back to this. So hold up. All right. So let's take a look. Oh wow. All right. So So for y'all that are listening, shout out to the people that watch this on YouTube, by the way. But if y'all are just listening to this, Tinder Plus for 1 month is $4.99.
That seems worth it.
Tinder Gold for 1 month is $14.99.
Okay.
Tinder Platinum for 1 month is $19.99 if you're under 30. So I'm 29. So if I wanted to take advantage of this, I guess the time is now.
Wait, is it? You can't.
It's over 30.
If you're over 30.
So here's the price. Let's look at the pricing if you're over 30. Holy shit. So if you're over 30, Plus goes to $10 for 1 month. Platinum Gold goes to $29.99 for 1 month.
Are you sick? What?
God
And
damn.
Platinum goes to $39.99.
They said get your ass to eHarmony.
So yo, so first of all, paying for a year of Tinder Platinum over 30 is $120. If you pay for Tinder,
the PlayStation Plus Essential shit.
that's the gold, the platinum shit, whatever.
If you professional dicks, that might be the price of admission.
Yeah, like if you using it though, that might be worth it.
If slanging is your hobby,
you shouldn't.
It's like a gym membership.
I've been at the game too long, bro. Like I knew about eHarmony and Zeus from commercials, and of course Christian Mingle is always a joke. But what the fuck is J-Date and Higher Bond? Like, what is this?
J-Date seems like it's either for Jewish people or it's like J-Pay, so it's prisoners.
Dog.
Nigga said J-Pay.
It sounded real crypto-ish to me, but you know, I like the prisoner option.
You can date like an e-girl.
Yeah, I don't know. You flirt with NFTs.
Control your profile. Don't show your age. Okay, predator. Don't show your distance. Ultra predator. Option to show profile only to people who liked you. You don't get access to me. Rewind under your last swipe. AK, I woke up. I was drunk. Let me take that shit off before she sees that shit. Like, and hide ads. Recently see active people first. Like, yo.
That's incredible. Tinder.
One other option you have to pay with Tinder is the boost feature. You get one of these every month with Tinder Gold and Plus. However, if you want more of them a la carte, moves your account up to the top of the queue.
So that's how you become a top pick. You pay to become a top pick.
Hey, yo, that's insane. My God.
I mean, I get, yeah, you could spend some money on Twitter and like pretty much guarantee some ass as long as you.
Dog, this shit used to be free and it was guaranteed ass.
Yo,
but you didn't have all them features.
No,
you didn't.
You just have to match it. And you just have to spit game.
Dog, you spending $7 to be like, hey. For 1 hour, for 30 minutes
in class. Wow.
Like, you up?
Dog, I'm telling you, man, about 2013, you match. Yo, you got Snapchat. Add the Snapchat. Then you send the hammer out like Thor, and then you see what's up.
Just off rip?
Dog, hell yeah.
So you're saying
you
like
was just shooting for? Oh my god, dude!
So basically, you're
Not
saying
all the
that as
time,
soon as
but
they
not
sent the
time.
snap, they were consenting to meet.
You just come across half court pulling.
Like, oh, maybe he'll send me like a topless photo. Oh, there's dick and
like,
balls on my phone.
Nah, if we like messaging for a second, and then like we like text, like, oh yeah, you got Snap, man, you on Snap. Then you text a few times, and then you gotta get your throw on, man. You gotta throw what's the hammer name? Mjolnir. You gotta throw Mjolnir out there.
Mjolnir this smut.
Oh no!
I'm telling you.
Oh. Oh God.
And that's how someone ends up with 44 massage therapists.
And this is why I'm so hold on. Like this is let me stop sharing the screen for a second. This is why I am so glad I've never been friends with Jamal outside of Twitter. Cause my nigga, like
that shit was,
yo,
that's
the
apples, the Wild West, man.
We can move on after this, but I remember Jamal downloaded Twitter and he must have met one chick off there. He was like, "Oh, this shit's so easy. I'm about to put up record numbers," because he's about to leave for basic. He's like, "I'm getting 20 bitches this summer." I text him every week.
I swear once
6.
I
had a triple double last week.
I was fucking wild one summer. I swear I was just eating I was eating coochie like within like first day, all kind of shit. I was eating just. I definitely hit like 30 chicks like one summer off that app, dude. I'm not even like bullshitting. And then and you guys know how I was when I was like 23. Still
I was your coworker at one point. I do know how you were.
Yeah,
but I'll be in there making fucking Dippin' Dots and popcorn and shit, and like you'd be like, "Where was you?" And then you'd be like, "Oh man, yeah." I'm not gonna say nothing else, but
yeah, man, definitely.
Dippin' Dots. You went to the movie.
No, we used to work at a baseball stadium.
Baseball stadium.
Oh, okay.
Cotton candy, popcorn, Dippin' Dots. You name it, we got it.
Salute to the baddies that go to the baseball game, man.
Oh no, our high school was like across the street from it, so Jamal would still be at school and then show up a bit later because he lined something up at the school.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh man,
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's more wrong with Jamal, but I think I'm done trying to figure it out.
This man's living his truth. That's all it is.
I've been trying for a decade. I still ain't figured it out.
No, when you're young, man, you gotta. Damn, man.
Sow your oats.
Man, yeah. Nah, shout out to them apps, man. But if you think about it though, like the average guy, like you definitely like looking, like the average dude is definitely looking for like women on social media. Because if you think like, when were you guys? You guys were on MySpace like early on in like middle school and shit, right?
Absolutely,
of course.
You guys definitely wasn't looking at like trying to like talk to cute chicks and like talk to them on there and stuff.
Of course, nigga. Like
I was abusing the browse feature.
Dog, dude, you used to type in the other schools in the area.
The race.
I would look at people I didn't know, but I would only talk to people I knew. There's probably one.
Do we look up what?
What Tyrell said, you could search for kind of race and what school you went to.
Height, race,
listen,
school. Like
nothing is worse than when you flirting with a chick in person and you go to her top 8 and her friends are much finer than she is. Fuck! Like I chose the wrong one.
Let me actually back out of this.
Nah, man. But see, I ain't gonna lie. Like in MySpace era, like I was like a late bloomer when it came to like game. Like I was like, I knew what to do, but I just didn't know how to execute type shit. So like, I'm not gonna lie. Like my game probably didn't like bloom probably until like I was like 16, 17 years old. Like.
Yeah, MySpace is like what, 5th, 6th, 7th grade. We're like 13, 14, like
5th or 7th,
8th grade for me. I was late to MySpace because like I was just but nah.
There are definitely people catfishing on there too. Probably when you think about it, like how long like catfishing has been a thing. They're definitely catfishing on MySpace, and that was like before the show came out.
Now you got me wanting to look up this one shorty, man, but I don't know where the fuck she is in the country now. Like damn, that's crazy. Nah, cause she her cousin, like I went to school with her cousin, and her cousin actually married somebody that went to my church, which was hilarious because she recognized me. She was just like her eye, like she's got big eyes, so like her eyes got big when she saw me, and she was like, "Oh, it's Larry." And then that nigga was looking at me like, "What the fuck you looking at?" Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like
I'm just internet day.
No. I guess we went to middle school, but her cousin, I remember I went over her house one time and her cousin was over there. Her cousin was this Indian chick. She was cute as shit. But like, it was so funny because like when I walked in the house, my friend, he was like, at this time, I was probably like 5 foot something. My friend at the time, Terrence, he was still short. So like I walk in the house, like keep in mind, I'm like 13 years old, 14. No facial hair, nothing. Her dad looks at me and he's like, he can't come in. I'm like, the fuck? Like, he's like, how old are you? I'm like, 14. He's like, oh, I thought you was older. I'm
Like, you look 30.
Yeah, it was like I'm like, bro, if y'all would have seen 14-year-old me, you'd be like, bro, what is wrong with this nigga, man? But nah, shout out to Shazadi, man, and her cousin. I think her name's Krishna. Shout out to Krishna, wherever her fine ass is in the world. I hope you're still alive. Hope you've beaten, any life grueling shit. But yeah, shout out to that. MySpace was a wild fucking time though. Like
wild west.
And then it just evolved with Facebook. Like Facebook just turned into like the fucking the Saiyan war, nigga. Like it was just bad.
Facebook is hilarious.
Yeah, shout out to, if you still on Facebook, salute. I can't do it. Like it's too much. Like I can't do it.
A lot going on over there.
A lot.
Jamal, you had the one about spreading ashes too. That was you.
Oh yeah, man. So I people were talking about this other day. It's like if you had like 3 places, like if you say you get creeping or whatever, what's like 3 places you want your ashes like spread over?
All right, I'm afraid to know what Jamal's gonna say because I have an idea.
I actually want to hear Jamal's first.
Yeah, go ahead, Jamal. Get this shit out
it's funny because my first one is at Sprinker, like the little football fields at Sprinker.
Okay,
some legendary little league games there. I think my second one was over. I just over at Foss somewhere, and then my third one was like my mom's house over the house. And then my last one was Sapphire Strip Club in Vegas.
I knew it. I was like, I was waiting on it. And the fact that you said your mom's house before the strip club, like, I mean, say to yourself.
I thought it was gonna be 3 strip clubs, honestly.
Nah, I was trying to do like only places that I like been to, but that's the strip club I went to like Vegas. That's the one where I told you guys when the ATM fee was $33, and I used it twice. Yeah,
33. God, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
They got over on you, bro.
Nah, hey man, I didn't care. I was trying to take money out for my damn retirement. I was in there, bro.
You're supposed to dip into your retirement fund for like emergencies. Like this strip club was not it.
Might have been an emergency that night.
Thought it was. I ain't never been that horny before in my life, bro. I'm telling you. They would have to call the fucking Avengers to get me out of there.
Yo, the Avengers having to get you out of smut is insane, dog. Like, yo,
I'm telling you. They didn't get the Avengers, Suicide Squad.
Yo, imagine Iron Man just pulling up, like, just blasting through the door, like, Horn Man, you have to leave. Like come on, fam. Like, what are we doing?
Jamal would have fought him.
I was determined.
Watch out, maybe you play it too much.
Yeah.
Jamal would have been there. Like, I have the power of God and anime on my side. God would have been like, no, you don't. Like, not for this.
What about y'all, man? I know y'all got some interesting places.
So my first one would be space.
That's kind of
what
I didn't even think of that.
Space would be the first one. Second one would be just in the ocean somewhere. Just why not? Like, fuck it. It's not shit I can do about it. The last one, because like I can't even say a sports team because like all of my sports teams have had problematic shit happen. So it's like I don't want
one. You gotta say
no. But it's like every one of like my sports teams is problematic. The Jets owner was a supreme campaign funder of Trump. So that's number one.
So was Shad Khan.
Duke lacrosse team.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
Tim Tebow and the Heathens at Florida. And then the nasty shit that happened with the Dallas Mavericks. So I can't. It can't be any one of those.
That's the Fantastic Four.
You know what? I guess it like my childhood house. We can say that. Like just Like let me haunt like the people that still reside there like 20 years later.
Yeah.
But space would definitely be number one.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do Staples Center because that's just brought me a lot of joy. I don't, all that.
Is it crypto.com arena?
Yes.
Nah, I'm not acknowledging that. We can,
so you want to
dump my ashes out in the Staples logo, just like
wherever they took the Staples signs, is that's what you want.
Sprinkle me on top of that. Bust the sign open. Sprinkle me on top of the light. I like my grandparents' like house, the house I grew up in. I would do that. That's hard. And it was already haunted. I could fuck them ghosts up. That was fucking with me as a kid. And then, I would say like in the ocean, but like off the Santa Monica Pier or something. I've had some good memories down there. So that's a weird ass question. Jamal asked that, and I was disturbed. I thought you needed to tell us something.
Knock some damn wood. Like I don't want this shit to happen.
Yeah, man.
Are you sure I'm in your will? All right, Blake, what are your three?
What about you, Blake?
Okay. So I answered this earlier in the call. Do it again here. One is the place I proposed to my wife. It's like this lookout place in Ellensburg. It's on this side of I guess it's a mountain, but in Washington it's not really a mountain, but whatever. Two, Tannum Ridge. It's also sort of like a mountain thing in Ellensburg. It's separate from the first one though. It's like a hiking area. Been out there a few times. Very nice. Then number 3, probably at the waterfront Tacoma. This place where I used to go like when I was like super fucking stressed out and just like sit there. It's like almost towards the end, like it's like the last like fishing dock pull off place you can go to, and they have a little parking lot. I used to just go sit there like at night sometimes. So I'd probably be there.
It's always a chill spot.
Honorable mention. Honorable mention. The Gundam statue in Japan, because if I never get to see it,
that'd be a flex.
Like, let my shit go. I want my shit to look like the end of. Well,
do you like Gundam shit? Hold on.
Of course. I mean, hold on.
Whoa.
Oh,
this is see what my phone background is. So
Nah, see,
Blake was called like a life size fucking.
Man, the Aces collection, yo. Yes. I salute that. Yes, sir.
Cheers, nigga. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sig Zeon, my brother. Sig Zeon. So
there's a mural on this side, but I can't pull this over there.
So I only have let me find it. There's only one Gundam thing I have.
Gundam was his shit.
Yeah, Gundam is my shit. Like that's legit like my shit. So I have to talk about that one day. But the only thing I have, and I've got it boxed up right now because I moved. But once I get all my shit and space together, then I'll find a spot for it. But this is like the only Gundam thing I have here, which is the Char Aznavour collection.
He looks kind of swaggy.
Yeah,
he kind of reminded me of Tuxedo Mask.
So I'm gonna keep it okay with you. I don't know shit about shit when it comes to this. I just thought this was really cool, and then you said you like Gundam stuff, so I showed it to you. But he looks cool. I don't know what he's on.
Know shit about fuck.
One day I'll talk to y'all off air about some ideas.
If you definitely give us like a crash course of like where to start. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I already got Jamal started on one, and I know he likes it. So yeah.
Oh yeah. I gotta watch season 2 then.
Yeah.
I started watching like the Iron Blooded Twins or something.
Iron Blooded Orphans. Yeah, I just watched
Iron Blooded Orphans. Yeah.
Y'all should watch that and then come back and have a review on it, because I think by the time y'all get done with season 2, y'all gonna have some comments for sure. Because Jamal will tell you season 1 was oh shit. Season 2 was Super Saiyan oh shit. So yeah.
Nah, you guys need to watch. I try to get. Wait, did you ever watch Mob Psycho?
Yes.
Okay. we need to talk about that one.
Talk about that shit.
Tyrell, you need to watch it, dude. I think you will like it, man.
I'm not watching none of this shit.
This is done
You don't watch anime?
Yo, who's your favorite character on there?
The accountant, I don't know their names. The dude who's
Reagan?
Faking shit. Yeah. Yeah.
It's my goat.
But I've like I said, I've only seen 2 or 3 episodes of shit, so it's not like
Reagan is he's the best sidekick in anime history, dude. That's not even close.
He's not even a sidekick though. That's the funny thing. He's it's main character 1, main character 2, really, when you think about it, because Reagan is the one on the case, and then Mob's always but Master, what are we gonna do?
It's yeah, you're right.
Side character would be Dimple, because Dimple's fucking hilarious. But
Well, shit.
yeah.
Speaking of nerd shit, man, y'all all caught up on Kenobi?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm halfway through episode 3, but what
Oh,
y'all think so far?
Are you halfway through an episode?
We can't. I don't want to
No, y'all can talk
spoil
about
it,
it. I don't care.
man.
Just
really
every
don't-
week, dude.
I don't care.
Just every week. Don't worry about it. We can talk about it.
Talk about it, bro. I tell you, we spoil shit all the time.
Hey man, when he dragged that nigga through the fire, I was like, yes,
Bruh.
He was beating his ass. Are you shitting me?
Dog.
Nah,
He was like letting him keep the fight a little close,
Let me-
and then would just
let
do a
me
couple
tell you
moves.
something.
put him
My
on his
favorite,
ass.
I will stand on this hill. Like my favorite movie, like live moment I've probably ever seen in the movie theater was episode 3. Like seeing that in the movie theaters at like 12 years old when that shit came out. Like that's to me the best Star Wars fight. And like every time I watch episode 4, I like now I get it. Like Vader is just waiting for the day he catches this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it, you guys go back to the scene, right? Like they're talking, and he's like, there's a presence I haven't felt. And he just walks off. He doesn't even finish the statement. He's just like,
I know he's not here. I know he's not here.
Fucking sight. The motherfucker was talking. He was just like, and then he just disappears. He did the Batman dog where you turn around and Batman's gone. Like, bruh.
That shit was funny in episode 2. As soon as he said Anakin, and that nigga woke up like, "Oh, you said my name? Oh yeah,
She's
I'm
like,
on your ass."
She's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? It's your daddy, motherfucker. Like,
That
daddy's
nigga is here.
Yo,
Dog. He was walking through that village, fucking people up. He grabbed the lady by the hair.
No, when he cracked son neck, dog, he was just like, where the fuck is this nigga? Nah, that was the greatest shit. I love how no matter how they quote unquote mess up Star Wars, bruh, they never get Vader wrong, dog. Like ever.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, yo, that was the funniest shit because watching this show is like, damn, I know. When he got that, help me, Obi Wan, I know he was like, God damn it, like, it's again, damn.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, just to get somewhat serious on it, this proves for all the people oh, we don't need this. Like, I don't care. I'm entertained. This shit is fun. Like, and this is only 3 episodes in, so I can't imagine what the last 3 are gonna be. But this shit, yo.
It's all really big things happening.
Yeah, I kind of put it in the outline. We can talk about it at the end, but this feels more like a main event in the Star Wars universe, and even the Mandalorian, which was really good, was just kind of this is Star Wars universe, and there's some shit that's going on. This is this is filling in some gaps. You get to see Vader really on his bullshit. He just walked through a village and was smoking shit for fun.
Did any of y'all get into let me think of something. All right. Did any of y'all play what's the game? The Force Unleashed. Did y'all ever play that?
We all played.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, 2 of us did. I don't know if Tyrell did.
No, I didn't
I'm thinking of the last Star Wars game.
We were talking about Star Killer.
Yeah,
Star Killer. Yeah.
Okay. So did y'all and then y'all 2 played Fallen Order, right?
Yeah,
all of us played Fallen Order,
yeah.
Okay. And then did any of y'all watch the Clone Wars, the animated series and stuff like that?
I watched a little bit when it was first coming out.
So this is the cool thing about this. If you watch the Clone Wars, the Mandalorian and these Disney shows 100% reward you because the guy who made that series, he's executive producing it. So he's throwing little tips out there hey, little Easter eggs. But the reason why this shit is so cold is because you really don't see on film Vader for those 20 years. And the thing about it, in the expanded universe and comics and all that shit, Vader goes on a 20-year blood war. Any nigga that's a Jedi, kid, woman, he just everybody getting murked, dog. Listen, he y'all know the Big Timer song. Big Timers off of what album is that? What's that fucking album? When Birdman's my mama dead, my daddy dead, my brother's dope fiend. But that's Vader, dog. Yo, he going through killing every nigga alive, bro. That motherfucker saw Obi Wan. He was like, "You can't run, bro. I don't know why you think you finna run from me." and
Facts.
just toe his ass up, bro.
I said it in our group chat the other day that like that's the game that they need to make that they haven't made is like Vader in between the two movies, like let you play going through that
Vader
just yeah,
punt niggas down.
exactly. Because I mean, you figure at the start, like right, like when he's like first getting into his armor, he's probably not as strong as he is like 5 years into it when he's used to the shit and used to not being able to do all the lightsaber tricks he was doing as Anakin and shit. Like, so that's a path you can build up, like where you get better as the game progresses. Since you're fighting Jedi, like the end fights of the levels will probably be good, right? Like not just blowing through people. So
see, the Star Wars comic book series that they've done the last couple of years, ever since Marvel got it back, of Vader is basically that, like just showing you like Vader struggling, like how much he really fucking hates Palpatine, like you know him having nightmares about Padme and shit. Like it gets deep, like because they even get into some fun shit, like in between like 5 and 6, like but they show like Vader remembering that C-3PO was he remembered C-3PO and shit. So like,
no way.
Yeah. It gets into some cool shit, man. So like I said, it would be dope to see that. And I mean, I'm just happy that they're all alive to be able to do this. You know, get this done. Like people were losing their shit at that fucking Star Wars May the 4th fan fest when they saw Hayden Christensen. But it's like, I'm glad that those movies are finally getting the just due, because like people hated that shit back then. They fucking hated 1, 2, and 3. But I still say 3 is arguably my favorite of all of them. Like,
yeah, the prequels are my favorite bunch of the movies. But I mean, I do think a large part of that is just like how old you are, right? Like, I think the people who were there who were kids when the original trilogy came out are going to feel a certain way about those. Since that was the prequels were like our stuff, we feel a certain way about those, and the kids like right now who just got this last bunch, they're going to feel that way about those when they're older too. So it's just different generations.
I didn't hate the last bunch. I just felt like the last bunch didn't. I guess when you get older, you just understand how business works. You know, like you have the guy for the first one. The first one's pretty good. All right. Then the second one doesn't pan out how you want. So you go back to the original guy. Now his whole script, he's got to come through and
make it fit the last thing.
Yeah. It's like, it's so much there. So I mean,
I still haven't watched that last one.
It's weird, honestly, dude. Like, it's just, because the movie, like it's what happens in the movie is kind of dragged out for a bit longer than maybe it should be, almost.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those movies. It's so bad, it's good kind of thing. It's like, when you like, because like they just out of nowhere, it's like, oh, Palpatine. It's like, huh? And then it's just like he's just OP as fuck for no reason. Like, but it's like, all right, like motherfuckers is communicating with each other on the other side of the galaxy. It's some fun shit.
Did that make any sense? How they had like 50,000 Star Destroyers, and just because one fight got lost, they all just blow up and crash? Like, I mean, why would you build a system like that?
That's the thing, like, even the nerd in me, right, who's like, well, I mean, he did go to the outer realm in the time period between 3 and 4, so it makes sense he built all this shit. Even I was like, all right, man, like, all right, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna tie all my Star Destroyers to me being able to corrupt this 23-year-old vulnerable kid. Like,
nah, that just showed that nigga Lightning is strong as shit. He electronically controlled all that shit.
Yeah, man.
But did you ever see the original script of what it was supposed to be?
No, all I saw was like when the leaks were coming out and stuff like that. I read those and I went to go see the movie, and like it was exactly what the leak said. I didn't see what the original was supposed to be or nothing.
Basically, the original was supposed to be like that vision that you see in episode 7 where Kylo's walking with a nice grin. Basically, that was like when it basically goes into how he murked her parents. Basically, like he was the one who killed her parents, and like it was like basically like it was gonna be like Palpatine would have appeared, but he would just been like a force spirit, basically.
Oh,
like,
not actually alive and crafty.
Yeah. And then it was, like I said, it would have been better than what was there. But I mean, like I said, the last movie just felt like a Star Wars celebration. if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They wanted to bring everybody back that they could, like, it's got some cool scenes in it though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like as bad as like people hate that movie, like that scene with and for y'all, I'm sorry, but yeah, that movie's been out 2 years now. We definitely spoiling this shit.
Yeah.
The scene where he's talking to Han, like, remember he like lost to her, and then like Han just shows up and talks to him.
Yeah, it's calling him Ben and all that stuff.
Yeah. That was a touching moment. I'm not gonna lie, that was a cool, touching little moment.
I like the scene on the I think when Ray was her name. His name is Ray, right?
Kylo and Ray.
Yeah, when
Ray,
they were fighting on the water planet with all like the storm and shit like that. That was like cool visually.
Yeah.
I think my dude Finn, they just had him screaming Ray the whole movie though. I'm like, dude, like let him do something else. Like y'all got him weak as hell on here.
Nah, but see, you gotta remember, like, and that's another thing too that I hate about this shit. Like, motherfuckers are really mad at old girl Moses.
That's like Reva.
Yeah, bro. They just do not want niggas in Star Wars, but they just cannot.
Did you see how they announced her though? Like on their, because I just saw this like this week. When they first were saying that she was in the show, like they kind of like lobbed her up for the hate. Like it just kind of, it was wholly unnecessary. They were like, "Hey, this is what's her name?
Reva.
What's the actress's name?
Is it Ingram?
I think so.
She's doing good. Like she's doing good.
Yeah,
they were like, so they were like, Moses Ingram is inside Obi Wan, and anyone who has a problem with it can talk to us. Like they said that inside like on their Twitter or whatever, right? So of course, like you didn't need to do that. You just announced the actress and like that's it. That's all you got to do. You don't got to just egg people on.
They were like preemptively preparing for some bullshit.
Same time, though, them neck beards was gonna be out in full.
They was gonna come regardless. You right?
Yeah, they see us and they like, what is the explanation for this? Like, bruh, these motherfuckers were saying that Finn killing stormtroopers was white hate. Like, I was like, all right, bro, y'all niggas got it, bro.
I appreciate it.
Just the same people that fucking hate Candace Patton for being Iris West. Or being Iris and Flash. Yeah. Shout out to Candace Patton.
I'm so glad I never see these things or these people, dude.
Yeah, because it's like, this is the funny thing about it. They only do this shit online. You never see them in public with this shit. And the funny thing about it is like, I'm sorry, go ahead, bro.
Oh, I'm saying like I don't see it online, like because like that means it would be in my head when I'm seeing like the show or like I'm thinking about the show or I'm talking about the show. But if I never see it, then like I don't ever think about them or think about it.
Like she's from Baltimore, dog. Like she will step shit out one of you niggas, man. Yeah. Like, come on, man. Like
I think she's doing a good job in that show.
Oh, she's
like, girl playing Reva. Yeah, she's doing her thing on there.
She evil as shit.
Yeah. Dog, that was the first episode when she chopped that woman hand off. Dog, that shit had me dying.
That's what took the white people over the edge, bro. They were like, "Nah, we can't stand for this shit."
She was like, "You don't have no power."
Bitch, where's Obi Wan? Where is the Jedi?
So I know last week we were kind of talking about the like PlayStation shows that had gotten announced, and when watching Obi Wan, because I had kind of said this felt like a event in the Star Wars universe, other than them like trying to piggyback off some that already existed. Do you guys think that like shows like Horizon or God of War would benefit from like not necessarily using the main characters from those series, but like filling in gaps around what's happening in the world? Or do you think they should like kind of copy what the games have done and just retell that story?
There's no way they cannot launch those shows and not do the main characters. There's no way.
Well, I guess maybe not even the main characters, but like fill in some of the like gaps. Or do you think they should just be like, here's what the game was, let's make the game a show?
Yeah, like go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, I think with God of War, there is an obvious like show you can make about filling in gaps. There, you're talking about the time from Kratos leaving like Greece to go to wherever the fuck the new ones take place. Right, that's a show. Midgard. I don't know. Yeah, that's a show, and you can do whatever the hell you want during that time with that show. Horizon Zero Dawn, or Horizon in general, I'm not really sure where you would make a show there.
Would you enjoy the
second one? I haven't.
Like, the first one, if the show was mainly like not mainly or only, but had the was kind of set in the during the Pharaoh plague, like before they even got all the way. Like Elizabeth would be the main character.
Oh, I could see that. That could be a dope show. You could do that.
I kind of feel like I'd rather see that than just rewatch Aloy doing the stuff I've already done with her.
I mean, I'm gonna say why I agree with you, because even with like a game like Borderlands, right? Now I've only played a little bit of Borderlands. I know the story for the most part. Because the world of Borderlands is so big, like I feel like the Telltale games they've been coming out with and stuff like that, like I feel like that would be better as a TV show to kind of so you could visualize like, okay, this world is fucking crazy.
They're in a movie though, aren't they?
Borderlands?
There's a Borderlands movie. Yeah, Kevin Hart's in it. I want to say.
You Claptrap?
Nah,
dude, I want to say Borderlands. All right,
I don't think I would have remembered. Now he's done like mad video game movies at this point, like Jumanji and all that shit. But
he's for sure Claptrap.
Bruh, no fucking.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Kevin Hart, Jack Black, Jamie Lee Curtis. Lionsgate is distributing it.
Oh, is it out?
It's not out yet.
Okay. That's just what I was saying. I was like, okay, I know that film isn't out yet. So,
yeah, but I was just wondering if you guys think there's stuff that other shows that are taking like pretty big source material, if they'd be better off doing something outside of, because I don't know if I want to watch the Horizon Zero Dawn played out as a movie or as a show. I don't really.
I'll give you a prime example. I mean, it's sad that it didn't get developed, but like the Batman movie that just came out, how the original HBO show is going to be about the Gotham Police Department. I would love to see that.
Okay.
And granted, Penguin is still an interesting character, and Colin Farrell was amazing. But like, I would love to see just that world of Gotham. So yeah, I definitely think you can do that, and I think Star Wars is proof of how you can make the shit work, because Mandalorian is just literally just these random characters, but they're making it work. But yeah, I'm 100% agreeing. Like, yeah, I think that was cool.
They're making a Gran Turismo show too.
Yeah.
Yep.
They got a Gran Turismo show. They have a God of War show coming to Amazon. They've got
Horizon and Last of Us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Last of Us gonna be on HBO. That's probably next year. Right?
There's a Cyberpunk show coming to Netflix still.
Is it really?
I thought it was an anime. Is it an anime or is it a show?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's the same thing, right? An anime is still a show.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean, even with the Tekken show that they're doing, it'd be nice to see like some of the non-main characters that you normally see. Like,
holy shit! You just reminded me.
They're making
we're kind of getting off top. Whatever, who cares? It came to my attention today that like the Street Fighter timeline, it's not like one straight line thing. Like it doesn't go in order of the games. Do you know this already, Larry?
Yeah.
Because you might be able to help me out here. Okay.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
That's him and Nelson.
Okay.
Nelson,
so like, yeah, like guy. 3 is like the end of the timeline. Yes. But so every single game that's come out after 3 has happened before 3. Yes. Just all the shit that like is going on inside that world that I had no idea about, because you have to obviously like beat it with each character to see like what was going on with their ending, and then you build the story from there and shit like that. But it's like that I thought Tekken was like just the crazy fighting game storyline game, but no, in Soul Calibur, no, Street Fighter's up there.
So if I'm correct, it's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, then 3. Yeah.
And then all the alpha strikes and whatever things like that are
they're just in between. Yeah.
It's not tournaments; it's people fighting in the streets.
Yeah, because did y'all all play 5?
No, 5 was the one that launched like kind of messy, but then they tied it up together with the arcade edition or whatever at the end.
Did you play 4?
Yeah.
Did anybody play 3?
No, when I was looking at stuff from 3 today, I was like, I definitely never played this, because like, who the fuck is this red and blue character? I haven't seen a lot of these people. Right. Who is Seth?
I can just a freak bull. Just basically, Gil and Urian. So basically, just in a nutshell, 5. The end of 5 is Bison dies. Let's fucking say it. Like,
Oh shit.
That's why you don't see M. Bison in 3. Like he's done. Like Ryu tapped into his evil side one time and hit him with the Shoryuken, aka the Super Dragon Fist, aka and just took the evil that was Bison out of the world type shit. But 6 got announced. How y'all feel about it?
I like it.
The open world stuff looks kind of cool.
Yeah, because like fighting games, like big part of that is like unlocks, right? Like like different uniforms, getting characters and stuff like that. And you usually just get that through playing the game. Maybe they have some challenge mode, but like if you're going around the city and like discovering Easter eggs and shit like that to get stuff too, that seems cool enough, I guess.
So there's 2 things I'm just hoping that they get right this time, and that's one, launch with as many characters as possible. Please don't do this unlock shit like you did the last time, because that's what turned people off. I did notice too that it's going to be on PC and Xbox, so the people who do not have a PS5 cannot cry about this. Like, it's going to be out there, so that's good. But I am very curious, because if they're going with the create a character shit, like where you can actually create your own fighter, that's going to be revolutionary for that series for sure. Because I think the only other one that's really like allowed you to kind of do that, I know Mortal Kombat did it with Armageddon way back.
You could create a personal Soul Calibur, couldn't it?
The last 2 you've been able to.
Okay, so I haven't tapped into Soul Calibur like that.
And then Dead or Alive you can too, I think.
And I know, of course, like Xenoverse, Xenoverse is like, that's their whole shit, my favorite character and shit. But for Street Fighter, that's amazing if they could do that. So
very much so.
Yeah, I mean, it looked great, man. Like the only thing I saw some people were complaining about, like how Chun-Li looks, and I'm like, she's aging. Yeah. When she did her like multiple kicks and shit, I was like, oh yeah, this shit is getting. As soon as the pre-order comes out, nigga, I am there, nigga. Like,
that shit does look crazy though.
That shit looks amazing, bro. So
did you guys
don't y'all like miss like oh my bad. Go ahead. Go.
I was wondering if you guys seen anything else at the State of Play that you were excited for that just came out earlier this week. I know
what's the name of that game?
Stray.
Not Stray, not the one.
That looks interesting.
The one, the Dead Space looking one.
Callisto or some shit like that.
That shit looks good. Yeah,
that shit looks good.
Shit looks good. Yeah.
And now I don't think I'll be as pussy as I was when I was trying to play Dead Space to actually get through that game.
I think doesn't the Dead Space remake come out this year?
Next year.
Comes out later this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You gotta
early next year.
You gotta get through it, man. You gotta turn the lights on when you play.
I'd be pussy with scary games. Hell no.
He bought a goddamn Resident Evil and thought we're never gonna play that shit.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 looks good. I'm gonna tell you why, because like I didn't like when Resident Evil was happening as a kid, like I always respected it. I just never got into it. So now that all these HD remakes are out, I feel like I can finally go back and like get through to it. Because I have 8. Sure. I just haven't played it yet, but
and they just announced the VR version for that one too, right? That's Village. Yeah.
All right, 8's a good one to pick up. It's more actiony than the past ones.
I'm trying to think. Like, I mean,
Biohazard was just scary as fuck. That shit wasn't. I didn't want to play that ever again.
Who are you telling?
Oh, fuck that game.
Biohazard.
That one time, I was like, "Yo, this is too stressful. I'm not relaxing right now."
At the beginning, where like old girl like came out of nowhere, like chopped his hand off, I almost had a fucking heart attack.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you though, like, I don't really get scared at games like that. It's more so like when you die and there's nothing you can do about it, and you're like, like Evil Within pissed me off too many times. It's like, bro, there should not be this like shortage of ammo, dog. Like, it's a video game, bro. Let me win. Like, god damn.
Yeah.
Like,
I have that. I've never played it. I bought that shit when it was on sale.
I mean, it's cool until like you think you low and then you turn around and like 100 Nick. Days Gone, that's the one too. Like Days Gone was like that too. But yeah,
I fuck with Days Gone.
You turn around, it's 100 niggas behind you. Like fuck, like yeah. But I'm curious to see what Sony's going to with this new VR system because I mean,
I'm very interested in that.
I mean, if they can make it work, I think that will set them apart from Xbox because I just don't really. I mean, I've always been a Sony guy myself, but I'm just saying, like, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do this generation to, like, because the controller already is amazing.
Over the controller.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Shout out to your dog. What's up, man?
I'm about to get pressed. This happens every episode. What I'm about to ask though was like, don't y'all miss like how pre-orders like used to be, like where we used to get like all like the cool shit, like you put like the $100 down, you might get like a steel book, you might get like a figurine, but it's like now it's like you pay, you just get a bunch of digital stuff in the game. Like,
so they just did that with the JoJo Bizarre game that's coming out, the remake of All-Star Battle. Like you get a Jolene statue, but the only thing that sucks about this is that like the older you get, you like, all right, I'm really just paying for this damn statue. You know what I'm saying? Like this is really all I'm paying for. And if I take my money and add a little bit to it, I can get some premium shit with this. So it's like on my own, you know what I mean? Like, but I would like to see, because Street Fighter V had a collectible edition. I think they've all had collectible editions now I think about it. So
I remember you had the locker that came with 2K, Blake. Remember that shit?
No, I'm staring at it right now. It's right here.
Yeah, see? Yep. He had the locker that came with 2K. I remember Vontae had the Master Chief helmet.
You remember Splinter Cell, they had night vision goggles. Halo Reach had like a dope ass like statue thing. Call of Duty one year had like a RC car. It was a RC XD.
Grand Theft Auto 4 had like, I had the collector's edition of that one. It had I still got it. It's like a fucking like locker, and you open it up and it's got all kind of cool shit in it. I just miss when games used to open that bitch up, you get the map. You know what I'm saying? Like that was
anything,
always
cool. Man.
Like, like my wall in my old room used to be just nothing but like video game maps. Like I never looked at that shit. It was just there for aesthetic purposes. But
there was nothing like that packaging, and then with the little game manual, the booklet inside the case.
Yeah, matter of fact, I think I
they don't
have
even do
one.
them tricks no more.
Have it.
This should be like look online.
If I still have this map, dog, Jamal is gonna fucking burst out in tears. Let me see if I still got this shit.
Oh, you probably got a map. This nigga got the Simpsons Road Rage map.
Nah.
Simpsons Road Rage.
Is Dead or Alive do like collectible?
True Crime Streets of LA.
Oh shit, that'd be good.
True Crime Streets of LA. Bring back True Crime, y'all, please.
Yep.
Well, that was that one game, that Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah, and they should have followed up with that too, but
yeah, we should have got a sequel with that. That was a dope little game.
Instead, we got 20 versions of Skyrim.
You guys had 20 versions of Skyrim.
Am I lying though?
No.
Holy shit. I didn't even realize I had this one. Holy shit.
I can't wait to see what this is.
Oh, so Jamal, what I was talking about was actually Mafia 3. I found that map like a week or so ago, and I thought that was funny.
You had a map for Mafia 3?
Nah, you did, and I think it. Let me see if it's still here.
It's gonna Beautiful Joe.
No, bro.
Beautiful Joe is my shit.
Y'all gonna laugh at this shit. Hold up, here we go.
Shout out to Mafia 3 for being the best game of all time.
Patreon.com, man. Y'all check out me and Jamal.
That was the best game.
Holy shit. So yeah, all right, I got y'all, man. So let's take some trips down memory lane. So yes, this is the Mafia 3 map, and the shit opens up to like this whole ass map, dog. Like,
oh no!
Just opening up like
this was in the base version of the game, or you bought this like this is a higher one
version of the game, dog.
Really?
Like this whole map of this racist ass town. Like yes,
that should get me all that damn driving.
Looks like Fayetteville.
Nah, I didn't even realize some of these I still had, bro.
I think by the time Mafia 3 came out, we were all digital. I don't think I bought a physical since like 2015.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I haven't bought a physical game for PS4.
You letting Sony tap your pockets, brother, man. Y'all should have went with the disc. You could have went to GameStop and got some used shit for cheap.
Some out of it, like
we split the cost, and I'm playing it right now again. So yeah, it don't ever hurt.
I'm saying in general on games though.
So look, yo, like again, this is how old the shit is. Shit still got the fucking tape I put on my goddamn wall, not being an asshole, not framing this shit. Yo,
The San Andreas?
No, this is 4, dog.
It's GTA 4. Okay.
Yes, like I'm trying to get the tape off. So
dang, I can hear Crack House playing now.
You know what's wrong with
Welcome to my Crack House.
Rockstar, please remake 4. 4 is
that Swiss Beat song was always playing on the goddamn
Top Down.
That's a fact.
I fucked with that song, but I hated it because of that game.
Yeah,
dog, that's a big ass map. When we first came out, that map was fucking huge.
Dog, it was ridiculous.
Nah. But this right here, like, this is what I was like.
That's the San Andreas one.
Oh shit!
Yes.
No, thank you.
That nigga Pierce.
Wow.
And then bro, I forgot.
This is a Saints Row 2 map.
Yeah,
classic.
Hold on.
Classic.
Y'all bullshit for a couple seconds, man. That doesn't require me. I'll be right back.
No, you good, man. Nah, Saints Row 2 is a fucking classic, dog. Like,
oh yeah, that's my favorite one.
I got so mad they kept remaking 315 fucking times. I'm like, bro, just give me one decent like render of
I'm excited
Saints Row
for
2,
the remake when they drop that shit.
Bro. I'm getting that shit day one, bro. Because I just want something different from GTA. Like, I appreciate GTA, but it's like we're 10 years in at this point.
Yeah, I like that it's like it's a goofy bullshit comic version of GTA. They just started doing too much when they started giving you like powers and shit.
Yeah, like because 3 was great. I love 3, but like 4 was
the last good one.
Yeah, 4 is when it just started getting crazy. And it's like, all right, bro, like
dog, you had access to all the guns and stuff, but you could fight like Jackie Chan. You could do like Kamehameha waves and fly.
You could do all
like
kind of shit, bro. You could do all kind of shit. Like
they turned that game into Crackdown.
Yo, fuck Blake. Blake had me buy Crackdown too. It's the worst fucking game of all time. I'll never forget. He talked me into buying that shit.
Yo, Xbox niggas love that shit too. The Crackdown series, they love that goddamn shit, man.
Yo, wasn't like Terry Crews the face of the last one they made? Remember that? They used him for like the rollout of the last one they did. I haven't heard nobody talk about that game forever.
It fits because it's Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, and just by the way, before I close this tab, I was gonna say, because you mentioned earlier, Tyrell, about somebody mentioned Kevin Hart was gonna be Claptrap. Jack Black will be Claptrap. So
okay.
Good luck with that. But nah,
that gonna be so trash.
Larry, what games are you playing right now?
So I've been on some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
With moving and shit, I just haven't been playing anything. So right now, in the plastic still that's begging me to play it for my PS5 is Guardians of the Galaxy, the new Far Cry, Deathloop.
Oh, you got all this like the last year shit.
Yeah, like I buy it when it's on sale, like when it's time to buy it, but like it's just sitting there. Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah,
like,
you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Tyrell just started Cyberpunk the other day.
I fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with it. When I played it, it was fun. Like, I just
no, it's a good game. I fuck with it too. Blake's beat it like 3 times already. Fucking nerd.
I gotta go back and see what it's about. I will say, I have a Switch now, so like I've been like what I've been playing, like Mario Kart, like a degenerate, like
yep.
Beating all those different cups and shit. So like, yeah. Now that I have this Switch, because I haven't had a Nintendo system since GameCube.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, my nephew got me back into this shit because
you didn't have the Wii?
No.
Oh, the Wii. Hey, Mario Galaxy might be.
I feel like a lot of motherfuckers skip the Wii.
No, I'm being honest with you. Like, I got to like a point, like I don't know what I was on as a kid, where I just thought I was just like mature, but like because it's like when Dragon Ball ended and a lot of shit ended, I was like, I'm bigger than this. Like, so like the last Nintendo I had was the Game Boy Advance SP. Never had a DS at all. Never had anything past GameCube, and like a lot of shit that I was into was just like I saw the jig of what Pokemon was, and I'm like, all right, y'all got this. Like another 150 Pokemon, y'all got it, bro.
They dropped that second 150, and I pieced out immediately.
Oh, fam. Yeah, Gold and Silver is my last one I played. Like that's the
last ones I
That's the last one I retired.
Yeah.
I did buy Pokemon Shield on my Switch though last year. So
Yu-Gi-Oh! I fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh! I had the cards, I had all that shit, but then I was like,
Yu-Gi-Oh! Was tough. Somebody said Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just an anime about a nigga with a schizophrenic nigga playing spades.
Wow.
That's so true.
That's 100% accurate. That's 100% accurate.
Because I promise you, like, that's one of those things too. Like, I don't remember how to play spades like that, but bruh, you pull out some Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I definitely know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And you turn the card sideways in defense mode, so if they kill them, you don't lose your hit
trap
point.
Cards, all that shit, nigga. Hell yeah. The only thing I never had because I was too old at that point was like, remember when they got fancy with it? You had like tournament shit where it had like all the cards like lined up and put on your arm and shit.
Seeing niggas with that would be hilarious. Yeah, that's scaring the hoes.
Oh, nigga, Yu-Gi-Oh! In general was scaring the hoes, nigga. Like you realize, like
it was a cool part too, though, because it was on WB.
No, not like Pokemon. Pokemon was for everybody. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was for the nerds.
It was like
for sure. For the boy nerds too, though. Like, bro, the only thing, because even to this day, the only thing you will see from Yu-Gi-Oh! You may see some chicks do like a dark magician girl cosplay. That's it. Like that is as far as that shit goes, bro. Like niggas wasn't fucking with Seto Kaiba and his fucking aggression because like
and Seto Kaiba used to have the filthy trench coats though.
He is the realest nigga in the show. Like, listen, me and my brother, we broke. You feel me? We gonna get it from the mud. We gonna make it rich. Like,
oh yeah, I forgot. I want to go back and rewatch. I bet you some of that shit is so funny to just go back and rewatch.
Oh, Weevil being like, oh, Yugi boy, like, bro, it's hilarious.
I forgot about that.
Nah, you want to talk about schizophrenia? Like, nah, Yugi was one thing, but when they introduced Merrick took it to a whole new level. I don't know if y'all remember that, but like,
I'm about to say, I don't know how you got a fucking dossier in your head remembering these.
Nah, Merrick was the Egyptian. He's like the final character. Like, he's the Egypt. So, like, basically, like, Atum, which is evil Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what I'm saying? Like, his voice changes and shit.
His voice get all deep.
Yeah. Damn! It should have been me. Like, yeah. Merrick and Byakuya were like Baraka. I can't remember his name. The white hair dude, like Bakura. Yes.
Damn, are you fucking nerd?
Bakura.
I'm looking at it right now. I googled it.
Bakura and Merrick were like their ancestors, like were his ops back in the day. So like, oh my God. Yeah, like. That's how they ended the show and shit. But like,
I don't remember any of this. I just remember Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Exodia.
Listen, Blue Eyes White Dragon is that shit, bro. Like,
that's the hardest card of all time.
Damn, I'm sorry, Charizard, but Blue Eyes White Dragon is sending your ass to dog. You remember when they fucked the game up and introduced the 3-headed Blue Eyes White Dragon? Yep. It was like, shit.
Yo, I'm just picturing niggas wearing the cards on and shit on their arm. Can you imagine seeing a nigga wearing that in real life?
And that was back when it was popular to wear the like short sleeve like polyester button ups back then too. So niggas have like the flame shirt on or like the Yu-Gi-Oh shirt with your fucking
if a nigga had a button up flame shirt with that on.
Yo, imagine being your parents back then and you being like, hey, take me to Toys R Us because they having a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament and you like, man, I gotta drive my son to this bullshit. We playing baseball right now. You walk in, you see a nigga come in like, I challenge you to a duel.
And you know it smells crazy in there.
It's kids too, so you know it's even worse.
You know it smells crazy.
These motherfuckers ain't washed their ass. Like, yo.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, nah. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, all that shit ended. So I was just into more mature shit at that point. Cause like that's when I started like being like, okay, women can actually like you. Okay. Let me start watching shit like Godfather and Scarface and all this.
That's a big ass jump though. Yu-Gi-Oh to Scarface and Godfather is a big jump.
I feel like that's the jump everybody makes.
Yeah,
it kind of does.
You might still be watching like Disney in the middle, like you watch some That's So Raven every once in a while.
But see, even with Disney, like I was watching this shit like late at night, like because I'm a night owl. Shit.
Yeah.
So it'd be like Recess and like Doug and shit like that'd be on, you know. But
Yo, for Halloween, I'm going dressed up as Quail Man next year.
You need Robin Williams.
Rest in
peace to the GOAT, man. Rest in peace to Robin Williams. That's funny.
R.I.P. You're an idiot, dude. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Man. There's a lot wrong with
you. Can't say shit, Jamal. Like you really can't say shit. But nah. Yeah, man. Like I started watching actual TV, like outside of more TV outside of cartoons and shit. Like
y'all remember when That's a Raven first came out?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Listen. That's a Raven
was it back in the day.
And Proud Family had the black community in the chokehold with Disney.
Absolutely,
like,
this is true.
I've heard the new Proud Family is really good. I just haven't watched it yet.
I have no desire to watch it, but I'm proud that it's back. No pun intended. Yeah. Like, because I mean, it's something cool. It's something cool for like to show the new. Yeah, it's for the kids. Yeah. Everything's for the kids. Everything's for the kids. That's why I laugh when people get mad at like a lot of this fan shit, because it's like it's for the kids, nigga. Like, you know, when you watch some of these Marvel movies and stuff, like it's for the kids, nigga. Like, this shit ain't for you. Like,
this is true. People be going to war for this shit too on the timeline. Crazy stuff. Like, bro, this shit is for 8 to 14-year-olds, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like you're a grown man, dog. Like, relax. Like word to Young Thug. Like, relax. Like,
all right, y'all want to talk about some of this basketball we've been seeing? Yeah, we just talked about.
Yeah, we were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh and
Yu-Gi-Oh getting us bitches.
And how you talking about niggas wearing the arm gauntlet for Yu-Gi-Oh?
You had the whole shit? You had the battle bracelet? Oh, okay. I was about to hate. I was ready to hate.
That shit was wealth, nigga. Like, niggas arm gauntlet.
Was that shit expensive?
How much are you willing to pay for some shit that you're not going to use, like, at that age? Oh, that's like
they're going for $350 to $500 on eBay right now.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
I was just finna look it up.
Yep.
That was shit, man.
I could imagine they were probably $129 at least back then.
How much? Nah, so look,
because you could load your cards up and just flip the cards out.
Nah, fam, hold on.
It did not work like that in real life. There's no way.
No, hold up.
Yeah, it spins. It was. You got to split up.
It folds out. Yeah.
That bitch is
I'm outside. 129. I'm outside. You shitting me?
Yeah, I got a credit card.
Dog, there's standby mode.
As soon as the Travis Scott short sell, I'm outside.
Jesus Christ. And you can get it by next Monday.
I'll flip it straight across. Matter of fact, if someone wants to.
Shit.
Hey, that Taco Cat Goat Cheese game, though, that's fun shit right there.
Oh, man. Yo, nah. Imagine you just pulling up like challenging niggas to a duel. Like, yo, that's crazier than the Dragon Ball Scouter, bro. Like 100%.
This is sure crazier than a Dragon Ball Scouter.
Yo.
Yeah.
So if I see a nigga pull that out or having that on, I might call the police, bro.
Got to, bro. That nigga is dangerous.
There's been a threat on my life.
A nigga just pulling the card out, like, challenge you to a duel, and I'm going to walk away.
You see a group of people doing that somewhere, like, nah, you gotta call them. You gotta SWAT them.
Look,
I'm
man.
pussy that day. I ain't gonna lie, like, you got it, bro. I'm big pussy that day.
I used to play my stepbrother in Yu-Gi-Oh like all the time, and I would lose a bunch. But then, like, one time, I don't know where I got them. They're obviously fake, but I had Egyptian god cards. And because I had seen the show, I tried to use them on him and use those rules and shit like that. It was like the fakest one I ever got in my life, but good memories. I wish I would have had that battle bracelet. I probably would have won legit.
I don't even know how, like, niggas had fake cards, and I still don't understand, like, where did you go to get these fake cards? Like,
B&I.
Yeah, there's the little bullshit flea market spot.
Well, no, we had the Asian in Kent next to IKEA, kind of the Asian like superstore or whatever, where people go buy DBZ figures and shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's where they came from.
Yeah, you can go to
mine. I bought from. I think about my homeboy Dennis.
Hey, the Japanese Pokemon cards are hard as fuck though. They have a different back.
Holographic ones and shit.
The Japan cards are fucking tough. You don't know what that shit says on it, but
hell
you know what that Pokemon it is.
Shout out to Jake Paul getting finesse. No, Logan Paul. Logan Paul getting finesse for that fucking card. Pay like $7 million or something for that shit. And it was fake. Like
That
Shout out.
Pikachu Japan card, that shit could say moon cricket talks. You don't know what that shit say in Japanese. Just
What is up with you and the
just-
word moon cricket, dog?
I've been playing Mafia, man.
No, you've been saying that shit long before that. That's one of your favorite slurs, matter of fact.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
It might
Like
be.
when me and him was going
I
through
think he is
Mafia,
him.
dog. Mafia is insane, bro. Like insanity. But yo,
I'm
you
on
see a
Mafia,
nigga
too.
with if you see a nigga just flexing with that Yu-Gi-Oh disc, anybody out there run,
Leave.
like leave.
Bro, that'd be a hard Halloween costume. Halloween party. You buy that. You just all you need is a trench coat.
Yo,
Who you trying to be?
You just
Jamal,
Kaiba.
you
Oh,
pull up his
You
Kaiba,
got you got the
dog.
arm thing, and you got your trench coat. Dog, you Kaiba.
You pull up
right
with a
there.
sleeveless trench coat.
Oh shit, he didn't have sleeves, huh? Yo, he had like a trench coat vest, but it was like silver.
Oh,
Yo, low-key,
man.
Kaiba was kind of dipped. If we keep it a buck.
Kaiba's the dude. Like
Yeah.
I fuck with Kaiba, man. It's just he was the
you like
Vegeta of
Pegasus
that
with the
series.
perm?
Nah, Pegasus was a weird nigga, man. Like yo,
Because he
Pegasus
killed his
was-
granddaddy.
just more than that. Like nigga, why, like, bro? You just
He
have
did
this
like
island.
his granddad's
Like,
nose.
this nigga
I
is like
forgot
the
about that.
Willy Wonka of the world, dog. It's like yo, you just have this fucking random island. Like, nah.
Yeah.
So like I said, shout out to Merrick and Bakura. Real emo hours. Like, yeah,
Mhm. That was sad as hell.
they were sad. Because Bakura was always getting bullied and shit, man. And he finally flexed up on them niggas and was like, I'm the final villain, bitch. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Salute to Bakura, man.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. Well shit. We still gotta get to the NBA shit. What
Yeah, dude. We've been bullshitting. This is fun though.
Do we
we
have
talk
to?
about it.
And then we
Not
have to,
really.
I know. We have to, but I mean, damn. I'm
Warriors
not
got fucked up. I'm gonna say it. The Warriors got fucked up. That was embarrassing. You can't
I'm
lose like that at home.
I'm trying not to watch High Yellow Mania, but when they get their ass whooped like this, I'm kind of
Dog.
man. Like
Steph came out and was like, "Oh, he's about to have one of them games." He was what 7 for 9, 6 for 8 from 3 in the first.
That's what I knew they were going to lose though. When he did all that shit in the first half and Boston was down
he
by
always
2.
does that
Oh,
shit.
I'm
Like, always does that shit. Like, yeah, man.
I was
Yeah,
at work
man.
and somebody was like, "Damn, you see Steph going off?" We pulled the game up. We're like, "They're up 3. What are you talking about going off?" It's like, "Okay, he's hooping." Nobody else did shit. Then he didn't have a single point in the second quarter, and it was downhill from there.
Yo,
It was down
it
there
was
from
so funny. Like them niggas, like the same way they were clowning my Mavericks when we went cold in the second half. They went cold in the fourth quarter, and Boston
Oof.
tore their ass up.
They went on a
What was it?
17-0 run, didn't they?
Yo,
And
Al
I think they ended the quarter.
Big
40.
Al Horford.
out there looking like Charles Barkley in his prime. Like,
Yeah, gunning though. He was hitting his threes.
Yeah,
you ain't seen this shit since the Atlanta days, dog. Like he
I would
wants
say
that
he's
ring,
having
bro.
like a prime Al
Yeah.
Horford run right now. The last like month.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to
I
him.
don't know if he got a picture of his family's house from the mob or what. Bro, that nigga's been open, like yo.
Shout out to his sister.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say. Do your research. Do your
It's
research.
going fucking crazy for him. Like from what I've seen, I don't even know what his sister looks like. But salute to Al Horford.
No, yeah, shout out to his sister.
So before this series started, I found it interesting that a lot of the talk leading up to the finals was about like if Steph wins another ring, but doesn't win Finals MVP, does this rank him here? Or if he wins Finals MVP now, does this rank him here? And I didn't think it would make a difference because I feel like what we've seen is what we've seen, and add another title isn't going to like change my perception of that player. But I want to get your guys' take on like the legacy talk that we always hear, like if somebody loses or if they don't win this specific way or something like that. Does that affect how you view players long term at all?
Not
Yes,
really.
but only.
Well, at least not for me.
Okay, I'm with him. I don't think it affects me because we've seen stuff. So it's like he didn't get the Finals MVP. Now maybe to some,
He got robbed though.
maybe to my nephew who will grow up like years from now, he's only 5, so he hasn't seen any of this shit. So like maybe when he's older and he's like trying to shit talk me about how great Bronny is or something like that, and he's like, your generation was trash. Like I can be like, okay, well Steph didn't get the Finals MVP, but I mean Iguodala, like That Iguodala shit is still weird to this day.
It's absurd.
I mean, it is beyond absurd. Kevin Durant, kind of feel like he deserved it, but like I also see the league being like, okay, hey Kevin, we're gonna like they built the whole narrative around Kevin. So it's like, I mean, Russell Westbrook. I'm gonna leave Russell Westbrook alone today, but yeah, like the whole narrative around KD. So I was like, I see that happening, but I mean, he's still Steph Curry. I mean,
so if Steph were to win or lose this isn't like changing his like your perception of him long term in any way.
Really. No, because like I've argued with people, and this is no joke. Jamal knows this to be true because he's probably heard me say this on Show Your Work. I've argued for the longest time, like as much as I respect Steph and his ability to shoot, right? Because there's one thing being a knockdown shooter, a clutch shooter, and like ability to shoot. You know, Steph has definitely got a lot of those elements, but I still say the best shooter that I've seen with my eyes is still Ray Allen to me. It's still Ray Allen. Now, I am nowhere near mad at somebody taking Steph because I mean Steph can literally just pull up anywhere and knock that shit down. But I don't know where Steph ranks all time for me. I mean, that's a conversation I think we're gonna have for a podcast one day, which is like top 5 by position.
Yeah.
So, but Steph he's a 3-time champion. I just wish people would stop with the LeBron comparisons across the board
for everybody.
For everybody, whether it's Luka, whether it's Steph, Kawhi, KD, like I don't like the one thing that I think about the most is like with Jordan was just Jordan, and then everybody else could just be themselves, right? Yeah. And like Kobe was Kobe, rest in peace. Everybody else could just be themselves. It's like with LeBron, they're trying to find somebody to like put against them. It's like, let's just let them be. You know what I'm saying? He's LeBron James.
We're gonna miss these guys when they're gone.
Listen, bro. When LeBron is gone, niggas will be in shambles. Like, because they got to find somebody new to hate. They got to find somebody new to cheer. Like, it's crazy, man.
And the hate won't be as fun when you're hating Donovan Mitchell instead of LeBron.
Who is going to be the new dude that they're going
to? It's Giannis.
Nah,
I can kind of see them building it for Giannis.
Why you think Giannis, Blake?
Because he's the best player in the league, so that's who it moves to. It doesn't go to nobody else. He's the best player in the league.
I'm gonna sidetrack you. Just say one name, not being funny and not being biased either. I can totally see it being Luka Doncic, though. I can totally see it because for one, I
think his attitude puts him there.
I mean, for one, he's this. Number two, the fact that he is willing, like I've never seen somebody in my entire life whoop a team's ass while laughing like that.
Yeah,
that'll get the hate for sure.
That's what I'm saying. So like, that's my dog, but still, like the hate's gonna be there. Like,
I think it like what I was talking about, like because you were saying like from Mike to Kobe to Bron.
Okay, like,
it's got to be someone who's won, right? And Luka hasn't done that yet. So I mean, no slight to him because I mean you can't really play much better basketball than he displayed in the playoffs. But
an A+ player carried C- D+
exactly
to the Western Conference Finals.
But it's got to be the person that's getting the MVPs, that's getting the championships. Like that's who it's like you become critical of when they do anything less than the best you can do every single year. Like that's what's happening with Bron. That's what happened with Kobe.
I pose this question: if they win this series, does Jason Tatum become that guy?
No, he's like in the same spot DeMar DeRozan or Kawhi Leonard might have been in, where we recognize how good Kawhi is, but it's like no one was ever talking about as Kawhi. No, they might have done it for a few weeks. Was Kawhi the best player in the league?
I ain't gonna lie, that was a nasty time. The dick riding during that time was nasty.
Yeah,
the dick.
But it's crazy. It doesn't take more than like 2 eyes to look at the screen and like see what Giannis is doing when Giannis is on to realize that there's not many other people who can do what he does, or even Luka when he's cooking. It's like those two to me are like. I don't know. Like, I don't know for sure if Luka's the second best player in basketball, but those two to me are like the best examples of like you can't do anything with this guy at all. I think you got to pray.
having a polarizing game. So like Jason Tatum is like conventionally good at basketball. You watch him and it's like, yeah, you can see DeMar DeRozan or like a really, really good Rudy Gay or something like that. But like Giannis, people go to like, well, he doesn't have a bag or he can't shoot the free throw, he can't shoot the three.
Can't play
and that was the thing.
So stop the little thing he can do then, but you can't.
Exactly. That was the thing with LeBron. Oh, he's gonna pass up the last shot, so now I hate him, even though he just fucking drilled me for 41 minutes.
Yeah, so let's ask the yo, all right, man. Yo. You literally just all right, I'm snitching now. You literally yesterday on Show Your Work when we were talking about how we are not supporters of Hoochie Daddy shorts, we're talking about hammies out all summer. Jamal, like relax. All right, so let's do this because I mean this changes literally every week in our minds. As of today, who is in no order? Who is in your top 5 in the NBA?
Like current NBA.
Current NBA today.
You said
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go first.
Go ahead.
Giannis, Jokic, Luka, Embiid, and I'm gonna forget somebody. I don't have a 5th. Let me just say those 4. Do I have to say 5?
Yes.
Just say another one.
I have no idea.
Randall. Just say it. You know you want to.
RJ Barrett against the Celtics.
Okay.
Fuck RJ Barrett, man. I never liked that motherfucker, man. Even as a strong Duke fan, still, can't stand that motherfucker.
5 Steph? I don't know.
Okay.
Giannis. LeBron.
Okay.
Jokic, Embiid, and I'd probably go Luka.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like, there's no way.
I'm not a big fan of white athletes. It makes me uncomfortable.
Hey man, Slovenia is closer to Africa, my brother. That's all I'm saying, man. Hey man. Okay. Luka, Giannis, LeBron, Durant when he's healthy, and did I say Jokic?
Yeah.
Okay, Jokic.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Yeah, Durant would have been my 5th.
I have Jokic over Embiid, despite what the MVP voting was. I'm still taking Jokic. That motherfucker is Tim Duncan 2.0. Like I'm taking Jokic. Man.
That's a great comparison because it feels like Tim Duncan's game is super muted, which is why he didn't get like the respect he deserves. And it's the exact same thing with Jokic. It's like, he's not really hooping like that. And then you look at every number and it's like, oh, fuck, he's like great.
Shout out to the homie Earl Gasol who noted, like, if you look at that time period when Tim Duncan won MVP 2 years back to back, like, he totally deserved that shit. You could say he was the best player on the planet for sure. Like, championship in 99, 01, 03, 05, like, dog, like, couldn't stand him. Wanted the worst for him, but
Duncan was cold. I think if I had to do a top 5, I think Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Luka, and Braun. It's probably my 5.
I like
the next would probably be like KD.
Okay. I like that I like that y'all aren't hype, so no one put like Ja Morant in there or put like Devin Booker, because
if you start asking favorite players versus best, then my list will probably look different.
Of course, but not like niggas was going crazy for Devin Booker. I'm like, relax. Like,
couldn't be me.
That's it. As far as like
crazy
top
for
5.
Devin Booker like 2 shows ago, actually.
Who?
Shakur was going crazy for.
I
Devin
know,
Booker
because
I know. Shows ago. Yeah.
I know.
Oh yeah,
you got you deserve, bitch. Yeah.
I said he was better than Chris Paul or what we
wrong.
Oh no! Devin Booker is 100% better than Chris Paul. I will.
Wrong.
Like no. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Like, watch when Chris Paul retire next year and they go back to winning 31 games.
They was gonna do that anyway, but I mean,
Okay. All right.
Like, listen, when DeAndre Ayton leaves this team, and they got to pay Cam Johnson like whatever he asked for to
UNC legend.
Yeah, PU. Yeah,
Good grief.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're fucked. Big time.
I believe in Monty Williams as a coach and like the system they run. I think they'll still be straight.
Man,
they just won't have championship
that
aspirations.
Sounds
like
nice,
that.
but when them first round exits start coming in,
yeah. What was this coach for that when they got blown the fuck out to wrap that series up?
Exactly.
With his whole roster out there.
He was having personal issues with DeAndre Ayton. That's why he couldn't get past it. And
nigga literally said it's personal.
Yeah.
He inherited like an all-time Hall of Fame like team lifter. I don't know. We got to see.
I need to have a different top 5 for the playoffs because Jimmy Butler might be number 1 in the league when the playoffs is going.
I ain't gonna lie. We doing playoff top 5. Luka.
Facts.
Butler. Shit.
Giannis got to still be in there.
Bron and Giannis. I'm still putting
Bron. Listen, Bron was making niggas cry, dog. Like Bron was hoeing Toronto like no other dog.
I ain't seen him in a little bit, man. I forgot what he looked like.
That's cap.
Yeah, man. But like in the league right now, though, like that's making
no, it's more stars.
Oh, okay, my bad.
That's making that made the playoffs this year. Like just from this batch, it's Luka, Jimmy,
Ace and Tatum.
I was say you got a case for Tatum because he's been drilling shit.
Tatum, who I'm trying to think of somebody that's underrated. An underrated one, Brandon Ingram was going off.
Yes, he was. This is true.
If Zion Williams,
I thought Jaylen Brown was having a good playoff. Shit, he carried them in that last game.
Jalen be kind of up and down.
Man, he is sometime in that. He too streaky, bro. Like I would hate to be a Celtics.
Like Tatum kind of streaky too, though. Sometimes
that's why my name is what it is.
Tatum's streakiness is like he just had like it's like a couple games. Like Brown does like James Harden shit where he'll give you like 50 and in the next game it's like 17 or like 13, which again 17 points is not bad, but at the same time it's not what we're paying you, you know. So
yeah, Tatum is like, hey, I know I'm for sure giving you 23. I might give you 45, but I'm giving you an efficient 23 at least.
And the 23 that you get is going to be ugly as hell because he's going to miss the shots. He's going to go to the free throw line. Like,
he does think he is Kobe. Yes,
he think he's Kobe. You know, Luka does the same shit. Like, you know, he'll go from 40,
step back
3. Shit ain't falling. All right, fucking third quarter. I'm finally gonna drive. I'm gonna use my weight finally. Like, but
he's fun to watch. He's funny.
That's hella crazy that like you're from Tennessee and a Mavericks fan, and our friend is from Tennessee and a Mavericks fan. I don't know what happened. Like, what drove both of y'all to that team and not the Grizzlies?
Grizzlies didn't exist until we were like 8, and then my mom actually went to a conference. When I was like that. She brought me back a Mavericks shirt, and I was just a fan of it.
That'll do it.
I'll do it.
Prior to the Mavericks, though, I really liked Shaq and Kobe. I thought they were like amazing. So that was like my introduction. But like I became a fan of like the Mavericks for sure. So I remember Mike a little bit, but not, you know.
I don't remember Michael Jordan at all. I remember Michael Jordan on the Wizards, and barely then. I just know that when his shoes came out.
Still the greatest all-star game of all time. That 03 one, his retirement one. Yeah, still the greatest shit ever.
Do you think that's better than the first year, like the Kobe clock thing where the target score? That shit was fire.
That shit was fire, especially because like the last couple of years have been fire because like niggas have to turn up the last minute, you know, like but
shout out to the over.
But that's just yeah, but Jordan retiring, like the whole everything around it, and the fact that like Kobe was going at his head, like Kobe, like
he was waiting for that old nigga to come back,
dog. Like he was waiting to take the crown. So it's like I
gotta go watch that.
Nah, bro, because that game was fun. Like Dirk was going crazy. Niggas was putting Jason Kidd in the blender in the paint. like
no,
they had him mic'd up. He's like, help, somebody. Help.
I miss when All-Star jerseys used to be tough, man. I feel like the All-Star jerseys now are ass.
Shout out to my homeboy's son. He designed the celebrity All-Star jerseys this year. So salute to
that's big.
Yeah. Salute to Lil Ness, man. But But the fact of the matter remains that, like, nah, the main All-Star jerseys, yeah, like Nike's just dropped the ball with a lot of these jerseys in general. If we want to keep it a buck, like the hardcore classics ones, those are good. But like outside of that, it's like hit or miss.
Yeah, they have been kind of underwhelming for some of these jerseys they've been doing.
The Adidas really put effort into their shit, especially like with the theme ones, like the St. Patrick's Day, the Christmas Jones. Christmas jerseys.
The Christmas jerseys used to be hard.
The sleeve, I like the sleeve jerseys. Niggas hated the sleeve jerseys though.
I love the sleeve jerseys. Them shits was tough.
Like niggas like, oh, look like some nightgown shit. Like, shut up. Like you watch college and niggas wear sleeves, so it's like,
and we just, I feel like the 2016 finals just have like, it's like that was the last time they wore the sleeves, and Braun did the shit where he ripped his sleeve and Kyrie untucked it. I was like, oh, this shit's so cool. This is perfect way to wrap this up.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, also too, you remember when the new jerseys came out and they were flimsy as shit, like
literally ripping off.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about that.
We didn't see a jersey get ripped again until Luka went on his fucking psychopathic rage that he goes on. Dog, Luka is legitimately Gohan, dog. Like, he's fine until you make him mad. And then you make him mad, and it's just like...
He definitely seems like a kid that threw tantrums a lot.
You can tell. Like,
a lot.
You can tell, dog. Like... But he's getting scary because he's starting to call niggas pussy to their face. Like he's starting to like
he's starting to pick up all that American slang and like all that shit. They call him bitch ass white boy. He was like, I need words. I need something to say.
In my group chat, like my favorite thing to send is like when he was on the bench before a game. He's like, God damn! Like I don't know if y'all ever seen that shit. Right? Luka been in Dallas too long, man. He's starting to get black
shag, man.
He's getting the black man fade now and shit. Like, yeah, bro, he been in that bitch too long. But he's
So what's your prediction for the series?
Man, fuck Golden State. Go Jason Tatum. I can't say go Boston, but go Jason Tatum. Like that's my prediction.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm taking Warriors in 6.
I still got Warriors in 6.
I'm starting to flip towards Boston just because how poorly Jason Tatum played this last game. They still won it. Yeah, I mean they're not going to get that Al Horford game every single time, but there was a stat about like how many of their threes were like either considered open or wide open. It was like something like 36 of the 38 they shot. Like, and that's been the case with them the entire playoffs. Like, is their offense generating wide open looks? So they've been able to do it against everybody. I don't know why it would stop now. Jason Tatum's not going to miss that many shots again, probably. So.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
We could have another cold game.
And that's the thing.
I don't know. 3 of 17 again.
Nah,
I feel like we've had to say that every series so far this playoffs, at least one game.
It happens one time, and then he comes back and drops 40.
Insanity, like it's never like like a gradual like rise. Yeah. Like no, it's like nah. He just goes like 10 points, then 45 points. Like, yeah, it's insane. Like,
I think if he shot this bet 2 games in a row, they'd be at home right now.
That's why I love Luka so much. I promise I'm not trying to make this a Luka fest, but I love Luka only because like I love Luka because when he starts missing, like he gets to a point in his mind, it's like I have to get 25. I have to get 25. And
anyway, Subway.
But that's, I think, the difference between him and a lot of other people in the generation right now. Like him, Giannis, a few others are like, okay, I have to get that point margin.
Warriors in 6.
Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis. Yeah.
Warriors in 6.
Nah, man, fuck them niggas, man. Like, I can't stand for it. But I mean, I would say this, like. It would be funny if they get it. If they get it and Jordan Poole wins that Finals MVP, I'm gonna cry laughing.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
That would be fucking iconic. My lord.
Because at that point, Adam Silver just hates Curry. It is just blatant.
He played like ass. Like dog, like he is food. They were targeting him on defense, man. Jordan Poole.
So I saw somebody
falling and he's not scoring.
Somebody on Twitter said Jordan Poole ought to be playing like all the bitches watching. I'm like, yo.
He 100% does. Every bucket's a jelly or a transition 3 or some deep 3. Like, yeah, he
Yeah, he definitely plays like the hoes are always there.
Draymond gonna be on this podcast. Yeah, man, we always
I'd be looking forward to his shit. I'd be looking forward
Boston's
to
lineup be 5 deep with shooters. Like Golden State can't even do that. Like I don't know. Like and they can defend at every spot.
If you really look at it though, like okay, I'm not cheapening their wins at all, but Denver, they were hurt. Okay. Memphis, they lost their star, and Memphis still beat the shit out of them without the star. We had 2 games where we literally shit the bed. So though we don't shit the bed those 2 games, we're up 3-1. So
y'all missed a lot of wide open looks.
Well, that's because Dallas's problem is that they force threes. They don't like.
Yeah. Oh, I'm saying the looks were there though, so that means that like the offense was working, it just wasn't finishing. No. I
so
that means they're susceptible.
Yeah, and I still want Maxi Cleaver deported. Like I'll say it. Like, these are the words of DJ Larry at DJ Larry 009 out there. I want Maxi Cleaver deported. But yeah, so I feel like we've seen that Golden State is not this like unbeatable force. Like
for sure,
they can clearly be beaten. And I just think Boston just has to know, like, okay, we can do this. And winning game 1, I think might be a lot stronger than people think that win is, because I think they're going to definitely show out. So, hey, I don't want Boston to win shit because it's always fuck Boston. But when it comes to Golden State, like, I'm just ready for people just like to realize that there's more teams in the NBA outside of like the certain few. So,
yeah. You gotta stop sucking, man. Get your shit.
Yeah.
Get your shit together. Yeah, like to your point, there was a lot of teams that was getting your shit together away from beating a lot of these teams.
New Orleans. Yeah,
New Orleans almost got past the sentence. If Zion's big ass could have been out there doing something that wasn't 360 between the legs, breaking the court dunks.
Yo, that video of him dunking and you see the court like bending when he steps on it was funny.
That's just crazy. That's insane.
Somebody was like, yo, this fat nigga hurting the court.
Nah, man. Charles Barkley telling Brandon Ingram, I know you and Zion don't hang out because you look a lot of me. Oh, man. I hope Zion gets this shit together, though, because if not, he's going to be one of the biggest busts of all time. So I don't think we've seen an NBA bust of that magnitude, though. Like, where everybody felt like he's coming in. Like, I'm thinking of the last
where it's like the team didn't reach. Like, they drafted the guy. We all believed in the guy. It's like, how can you pass on that guy? And then the guy,
because like the beat, you kind of knew off rip. It's like, all right, it is what it is.
Like this is kind of
Greg Oden, I would say maybe the last one with Greg Oden was just hurt. And that was
because Greg Oden was good when he played.
He was great. Like
technically, Zion's hurt.
Yeah,
we just can see him now.
Yeah,
what if
Zion maybe Ben Simmons, but even when he plays,
he's not really a buff though. He's been an all-star.
2-time
all defensive team.
Okay, and you're right. You're right. He's not a bust, but like even still, like with Ben Simmons, even when he came out of college, I never saw it in Ben. So like Zion probably was one of the most unanimous number ones of all time. Like
for sure,
no one was not taking Zion number 1. Despite shout out to my co-host Trey, he's from Memphis. Like, hey, John was the better player. Like, yeah, nigga, and guess what? The Grizzlies would have still took Zion number 1, bro. So,
oh yeah, for sure. Zion was going number 1 after we started seeing all them YouTube videos of him dunking on white kids in like high school.
Exactly. And then when I knew he was going number 1 that when we beat the dog shit out of Kentucky, like first game. So yeah, I knew he was going number 1 then. Like, but hope he gets his shit together.
Mm-hmm. All right, Blake, what you got for us next?
This will be the last thing I bring up, but the Madden talked about some. Larry, you play like Madden franchise mode much?
A little bit.
Dabble with it. All right. So Madden they announced some new stuff for their franchise mode because they've basically been churning out the same shit since 2013. At this point, it's been the same franchise.
Yep.
Yeah, outside of the scouting update that happened last year.
Which sucked.
No, it's the connected franchise mode. It's been like basically the same since it's been that. Yeah. But either way, they announced that there's going to be like new like contracts you can offer. They're like contract templates, so you can offer it says like team friendly, player friendly, neutral, max offer.
Okay.
free agents like care about more things beyond like the financial situation in your team. Like they care about like there's like prospects in your team, and they have because free agents have a mentor badge. They might like that because they can come in and train the young people. They might care about if your state has income tax or not now. It's an added perk. So Jags, you guys got a chance to do some shit.
Yeah.
Go Christian Kirk $70 million.
It's about to be lit.
You know, make some of that easier. They have rollover cap now, so kind of help you stay out of cap hell. So if you don't spend it all 1 year, you get some for the next year. What else was it?
About time, because on Madden franchise, after 3 years, you're basically capped out because you can't roll the cap over.
Okay, do I have to be the one to say this? I have to. Fuck it.
They're lying to us.
I'll be the bad guy. Why did they wait until he unfortunately passes away to update this shit? Like it's like, did they have this shit in the tuck and just like felt like, okay, now we have to bring this shit out? Like, come on.
I think the blowback was so bad last year that they couldn't put out another shitty project and put that man on the cover. So they had to. That's what I'm
saying, dog. It's like, come on.
I think what's going on is that this game that they're putting out this year is probably the first game that they were working on solely for the next gen console. I think what they did for like these last two was like actually like just some like little touch up from the last one because they're so similar.
It 100% was, and I think they're probably. No, Sony announced that they're definitely like working man hours to get more PS5s out there. Because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like Xboxes are very easy to access, especially everywhere.
Yeah.
But everybody wants that PS5. So I mean, hey, I do think that you're right about that. Now that I think about it, so and I think that they expect to have more units out there so that people can actually access it and play the shit. So.
Yeah,
they probably figured by this time, like, okay, now that because I think there's 20 million PS. Yeah. Yep. So they probably figured like if we can get a cool 4 or 5, like we'll be all right. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is big for EA.
Yep, they're changing how like free agency works too, with like as far as like how the offer periods go. Like like before you could offer as much money as you had in the thing. Now it's gonna be more like 2K, where it's like you might get like 3 offers a day or whatever. But then the next round you get more offers. It's not just a flat number. So that could help out. I don't know. It's just different. I don't know how that's really gonna play out. It seems like scouting is gonna stay the same from how they changed it from last year. They said they're gonna make it improved. I don't know what that means.
I think they're also doing it like this because I know about they're trying to they already gave up on the FIFA license, so now it's going to be EA Pro Football.
Yep.
And the NFL license is coming up soon, I believe.
The NFL no. So what happened was they renewed their NFL license
for simulation only, right?
For simulation, arcade is open, and 2K is putting out an arcade game. Which, if it's anything like Tecmo Bowl or anything like that, I'm copying. I just want something different, But
they're going to microtransaction the hell out of us. You know it too.
It's Take-Two Interactive. I mean, what you expect? Like it's
like NBA Playgrounds was a fun game. It's just they forcing you to the microtransactions and all them coins.
So if they do it like 2K, where it's not too microtransactions, 2K is still microtransactions, but you get what I'm saying, like
the city.
Oh god, yeah. But if they do it like right, then it could be something fun. But I'm saying that to say there's still no word of NBA anything, which they are bullshitting. This is the prime time to put out another NBA Street or something like that, something different. Like this would be their time.
Dude, we talked about that, like that genre in the game and like arcade sports.
EA Sports big, that whole shit. Like, I'd love to see NFL Street again. Like, I'd love to see football. Like if they ain't they can't do FIFA, but like you can do like all the soccer stars for like a street game type shit.
FIFA Street, cool. MLB Slugfest.
I think
the hockey one.
I think the days of those games is just done, man. Because you figure like a big part of those games was like how much unlocks they had, right? And like that's just not the culture of gaming no more. They don't just let you earn shit by playing, and it's like. In order for that to work nowadays, you know what it would be. It'd be loot boxes. Like nobody like.
I'll say this. I think you're right, but I think we got proven. I think we were proven it's still possible when they remade Tony Hawk. I think Tony Hawk showed like, okay, people still have an interest in this, and also too, all you gotta do is just add some fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you a bum, but you get this, if you get good, you can unlock the off-white twos. You know what I'm saying? Or you can unlock, you know what I'm saying?
I think the key part of that though is it's a remake with a guy's name on it who's still alive and very much involved in that. Yeah. So it's like you're bringing back this thing that my name was on it. We made it bigger than any other thing in this genre, and I'm still here and I'm still like a part of this. So it's not like Madden where it's like it's Madden in name only. It has nothing to do with it. This shit has become its own thing. So it's like, I don't know, EA's greed, 2K's greed. Like, I want it to be what you're saying, man. I really do, man. Like, I don't trust them.
Trust.
I've been hurt.
But I think, because the only other sports, well, this is a sport to me, but like the only other sports game that's like on the horizon for EA outside of Madden is like Skate 4.
Yep.
So, and then EA is already like thinking about merging with like NBC Universal or
Viacom.
Or like Disney was one of them too. I was like, okay, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with EA because that's a lot of properties, a lot of franchises and things that you can do. So I'm real curious to see what they end up doing because EA is also. Because if you do Universal, since we're talking this shit just out of nowhere, then you can easily do another
Fast and Furious
Def Jam game because Def Jam is owned by Universal. So
please, God, that'd be so fucking fun.
We've been dying to whoop niggas' asses. So yeah,
let me beat somebody up with Quail Ray.
All right.
In the words of Jamal Shakur, you're insane.
That's the worst name you could have said. I definitely beat people up with Mega Stallions in a game.
Who y'all got in the Waka Flocka versus Joe Budden fight?
How'd you play that game?
Waka Flocka.
I've seen Waka Flocka in person. Like, yeah, I was in the South.
Taking him against Moses.
I was in the South when that shit was. I've seen Brick Squad fights too many times more than I could say. So yeah, I'm going Waka. However, ex-drug addicts still have that drug addict strength. So I don't know.
True.
Like,
Joe and that might have some
resilience.
Yep. One perky's like a sensitive man. He'll be right back.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, nah, man. Joe need to be fighting other shit, but we're gonna leave that alone. But
shout out to Dust.
Shout out to Dust. Nah, man. But that's gonna be interesting though, because even if they do that, like, there's no one signed to Def Jam now, so they literally would just be using the Def Jam name just for name's sake. Like, there's no
logic is beating ass out here.
It'd be like the park, but for fighters. All right, my dogs are pressing me. Y'all can finish this out. I have to go actually though, because they're gonna wake my kid up, so I can't keep doing this.
I don't say I appreciate you guys inviting me on, and
nice meeting you.
Of course.
Goddamn.
Nah, hey man, we appreciate you for coming through, man.
Hell yeah.
I told the guys, man, I was trying to have a professional podcast all-star, man, and
all-star. Fucking hilarious, man.
Just make sure you give him all some tips.
That's why I listen to all his stuff, man.
Look at his camera. Look at his camera right now. Why do I only see his forehead?
I was putting some shit up. My fault.
I hate this nigga.
Shout out to Naruto.
All right, Larry, you want to tell people where they can follow you in your show one more time?
Yes, sir.
Do your shout outs.
You can follow me at Show Your Work. We are at SYWNet on all platforms except Instagram, because Instagram was hating. So Instagram is SYW_net. If you go to patreon.com/SYWNet, we got a lot of cool things going on. We just did Pay the 3. We just got some episodes with Jamal up there. We just did an and 1 watch along. So we did and 1 volume 1, 2, and 3. We still got more to go because that documentary was not it. So we got some other stuff on the way. I'll definitely talk to you guys off air about that. So yeah. And you can shout out to the whole team, Nelson, Trey, Winston, all of our socials and everything is there, man. So, salute to the guys, man. Even if I had to feel like a chaperone sometimes with them, but I still love those guys.
Nah, man, those good people, man. If you guys listen to this, man, you for sure should go check that shit out, man.
Yeah, nah,
shit is hilarious.
salute to the guys, man. I appreciate you guys allowing me to come through, man. Like I feel like I'm here now. Like this is great. Critically unfocused, man. I appreciate you guys, man.
You my guy, man. You welcome anytime.
Anytime.
I appreciate it, man.
Like we need somebody from Tennessee on here. So yeah, that was a shot at Tonio.
The episode you're on, we'll just copy paste your face over Tonio's on the
No, that's right.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what you can do for the cover. Just for the cover, just put the Yu-Gi-Oh dual disc. Like, just do that.
Yo, yeah, Photoshop Larry's face on a dual disc, nigga.
No, just the dual disc. Don't Photoshop my face on shit.
Definitely naming this episode "You Scaring the Hoes."
That's that. There we go. You scaring the hoes.
Dual disc is scaring the hoes. There we go.
Dual disc madness. Yeah, man.
But nah, yeah, hey man, real shit though. Hey man, thank you for coming on, man. We appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
Did you just shed a tear?
No.
That's absurd. I'm ending this before you start getting emotional.
Peace. Right,
man. Peace.